was it 3 days ago? I was talking to Wendy something, and she ended up stranded in the preview room after I hit the go live, and I don't know how that happened, so I had to restart that one. First time I had ever seen that.
Oh, so
Mm.
she wasn't able to be in the live?
She couldn't hear me, and when we and she DM'd me that she was still in the preview room and that she couldn't hear me, and I was like, "Oh, that's because I went live."
Oh, well, that's odd.
Yeah, that's not great. I'm just gonna make a
Well, let's
quick
see if.
post, and we can.
Oh, there we go. I found us. I will share the stream to notes. Well, we've already got several people in here, so
Yeah,
that's
we got a
good.
few people. I would hope so. I would hope that somebody wants to listen to us.
You never know with these lives though, because sometimes I've been on one and I got like a bunch of people right at the beginning, like 40 people in a few seconds, just ridiculous. And then sometimes I'll go and sit there for a couple minutes before anybody will come in. I'll maybe get like 10 or 20 people or whatever. Like it's just, you never know what's going to happen. And I don't know. It
Yeah,
depends on
yeah,
what else is going on too. If there are other people, I know there are other lives going on. I saw some. So
yeah, but
depends
we're
on that
cooler
too, I
than
guess.
we're cooler than they are. You think we'd win out?
Oh, well, of
Yeah, I've
course.
had
What?
the same live on the same day at the same time, like the same content, same day, same time. It ranges from anywhere from 20 people to 100 people, and sometimes I'm waiting 15 minutes to get to 10 people, and sometimes it's like today where we're gonna get 10 people in 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh, Hodgepodge is here. Hodgepodge is fun.
Yes.
So,
Hello, Nero D.
whoa, Nero D. I believe
That's
that's the preferred name. I think that's just what she told.
that's
She,
what I.
she tells me all the time. That's what she wants to be called. I just ignore her. I'm so mean. Uh, how
Well,
long
I
have
mean,
you been in?
hodgepodge is part of the name too, so I guess you're okay
Yeah,
with probably it,
yeah. I
saying
asked
that.
one time. She said it wasn't an issue. She said she wasn't offended by it. So,
Oh well, that's good.
how long?
How are
How
we
long have you?
tonight? I'm. Oh, she said she doesn't care.
Yeah, that's what she told me. I wouldn't purposely try to offend somebody, I hope. Maybe someday. I'm sure I have in the past, actually. Never mind. How long have you been in Substack, Brandon?
I started. Well, technically, I opened the account in December of 2024, but then I really didn't start posting regularly until January of 2025. So it's been about a year and a half.
And did you go into it with a plan, or did you just kind of evolve as you went?
I had a plan pretty much. I was writing before that. I was writing on Medium for a few years.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Have you?
Or maybe
Are you on
I'm
Medium?
familiar. I was.
Oh,
I left Medium, but I was on Medium late last year, and I'm under the impression
oh,
if you were on Medium, like, 2023, 2022, you were on during the heyday, during the good times.
yeah. That's when I was there.
So
And
you
then
probably had
I
a very
saw the
different
good
experience.
times go down, and so that's when I came to Substack because I was like, can't I can't rely on Medium for any kind of monetary support. So
Oh, yeah, not at all.
I
You'll
came
you'll
to
you'll be lucky
Substack.
you'll be lucky if you make your $5 back.
I know. That's the way it is now. I mean, I have
Yeah.
rollover balances right now. Got I've made like 40 cents in this month.
Oh, jeez. That's more than me.
Mm.
Uh,
But
oh,
I
I
also
only
don't.
crossbows.
Yeah, I've only posted like one thing there this month, so I just kind of gave up on it for the most part. I'm not even gonna try much. I'll post stuff every once in a while and just kind of get a few cents or whatever. But I'm not gonna like before. I was posting very regularly on Medium. There was a time for a while I was posting something every day, and I was working on some articles that I knew I put a lot into, and I knew they'd do well, and I got several boosts, and I was making pretty good money on those for like a few months in a row, and then it just all just they decided they didn't like my stuff anymore. So,
Alexei asked, were there a lot of reads on Medium? If you're talking about, I get more,
oh
and this is just my experience. I get more read views or reads on Substack than I got presentations. I got total exposure on Medium.
yeah, yeah. See,
Like
there.
if I post like a poem or a story, not today, I'll get like over the life of it, I'll get like 600 views. So 600 people will
Oh
click
yeah,
into it.
yeah,
And I think the last Medium thing I posted got like 250 impressions.
yeah. And on Medium, it
I
was
don't know.
they had the different. You had views, and then you had reads. And in order, a view was just if anybody clicked on it, but a read, they would have to stay on the article for at least 30 seconds to count as a read, and that would.
And I don't know what you've seen for reads. I was seeing reads in the mid double digits when I left. Was that kind of what you were seeing when you left?
I don't even remember now.
Interesting.
Um, I it just depended on what it was. Like if it was, I mean, I guess my regular ones, yeah, it was probably something like that. But like a boosted
Boosters
article did it really well, and I made good money on those. But
are funny.
yeah,
You get boosted every time.
I know there were
Yeah,
some people that got boosted quite a bit, but you know,
I've seen screenshots of people making like $400 off a boosted article, just one boosted article. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
yeah,
It's like 3 months of
yeah,
Substacking.
yeah. There was
31
one month I I made like 800 and some dollars off of my boosted articles, but that was like when I had like 3 or 4 articles boosted in that month. So, and that wasn't like a regular thing. That was the biggest month I had ever, and that never happened again. So,
What were you writing about?
mostly when the first article that I had boosted was an LGBTQ article I published in a queer publication, and that's mainly what I was getting boosted most of the time. And then I had one about AI. It was kind of a satire, and then a humor piece. So most of them were the kind of personal stories about queer experience or relating to that. That was mostly what was getting boosted. And then they changed what they were looking for and stuff. They didn't like the same things, weren't boosting the same things anymore. So had to kind of
And
pivot.
they probably replaced 2 of the people on the boost panel and changed the entire landscape
Yeah,
of what
it's
was
very
boosted.
possible.
Is that what you planned to write about on Substack? Like, what was the transition like for you?
Yeah, I mean, partly when I created my publication, I created I named it Brandon Ellrich is so gay, and part of it was that it was a funny publication title. I thought, I asked a few people in my writing group, and they thought it was funny, and I don't always write about gay stuff, but it's like a lot of it's humor and whatnot. So at first, I was like basically just reposting stuff that I had published on Medium, and kind of I would edit it a little bit, and make it if I because a lot of times you'll look back. I don't know if you do this, but I look back at some of the articles I wrote, and I'll be like, "Oh, I wish I would have done that differently. I could have made that better, or whatever."
I'll look back at
You
something I
know?
wrote last week and think that it doesn't need to
Yeah.
be very
Right.
long for that
Yeah.
to happen.
Yeah. So I would usually take something I wrote on Medium and kind of edit a little bit and post it on Substack, especially because didn't have any like paid subscribers or anything at first. So it was like, well, I'm not gonna go to great lengths to make a really good piece and not, get anything out of it as far as like a lot of views because I was still building up my audience and all that. But I was fortunate though when I came over because I already knew some people on Substack and I got a recommendation. The Mouthy Renegade Writer recommends my publication. He's really high on the list on uh, politics and maybe humor, or I think it's a humor uh, category. And so
I
I
mean,
got a ton of new subscribers from that.
oh yeah, I mentioned.
Yeah. So
Alexei,
that really helped.
is the sub name a play on Your Mama's So Fat?
Kind of, it's like, back, I don't know if you remember, but in the 90s or whenever it was, people would say, call something gay. Oh, that's so gay. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah. Isn't
that's
that
so, and it was,
was
I
that
know it
really
was
the
kind of,
90s? I don't know that it
what?
was the 90s. I feel like that was like 2002, 2003, 2004. Because I feel like I was a teenager at the time.
Well, it went back farther than that. So, I mean, they were
Oh, did
still
it?
saying it, I'm sure, like through the 2000s or whatever. But like, I think it started back in either late 80s or 90s. But yeah, it was like, that's so gay, meaning kind of that's so lame or dumb or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of taking it and twisting it and making it like being so gay is a good thing, not lame and stupid or whatever.
Yeah, I
But
think so.
I
It'd
I
be kinda
have
weird
been
if you were right in the other side, like, "Oh, being this is terrible." Like,
right.
that'd be so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
I'd have to
Calling
question things.
myself stupid or whatever. Yeah. Self-deprecating.
I mean, you can. I mean, there's some popular comedians that, make their living off self-deprecation, so
Well, I mean, I do, and the stuff that I write, I make fun of myself sometimes, and I think it's funny, and I think people appreciate that.
it's yeah, I
But
mean, as long as you find it funny, that's what matters.
right, I've actually been thinking about changing my publication name. I think I pretty much am. I want to do a rebrand just to. I feel like I need to. I don't know, um, reinvigorate my publication or something.
Or do you feel like it's, um, I don't wanna say it died, but I felt like it is for me anyways, I feel like it's sluggish. Like,
Yeah,
things are just stale and sluggish.
yeah, and I don't know. I just feel like I it's hard not to compare yourself to other people, but I look at other people in my category and whatnot, and I'm like, oh, they're doing so much better than I am, and why can't I? What's happening? Why am I not gaining as many subscribers as they are? You know. So like anyway, so I'm kind of rebranding, I think.
What are you gonna rebrand to? So you can go
So
full serious?
no, I'm not doing that.
You gonna
But
join me on dad jokes? You can join me with dad jokes.
I have enjoyed your dad jokes. I like them. Some of them I've been clicking the like on some of them. But no, basically, I mean the content I think is going to stay basically the same. It's the name of the publication. I think that's maybe it will attract more people because Brandon Ellrich is so gay is kind of like feels limiting. Like if somebody's reading it and they're like, they might think it's just about queer subjects or whatnot, and it's not.
Sure.
So I'm thinking, well, maybe I should go a different direction with the name of it, and I might attract more people. So I put out a note a couple weeks ago, maybe or something like that. One of those, you can do surveys now on notes, and so I did a survey and made a few different names of publications, and people voted on it. But one of them was humor me for a sec. Like,
You coulda did, Brandon is so funny, and just only replace the one
I
word.
thought about doing that too, and put funny in quotes or something. Because sometimes when you talk about somebody being gay, like back in probably also in the 90s, people would ask, "Are you funny?" Meaning, "Are
But
you gay?" You know?
I've never been asked for that, so maybe
Oh
it's
yeah,
possible.
Mm, yeah. That was the thing. Oh, there's been asked something
Mm.
normal and well adjusted. Whenever Ben comes in, he usually asks a random question that I will try to integrate into the conversation. But now,
Um, Normal and well adjusted doesn't happen in
yeah,
these lives.
well, normal and well adjusted.
That's
So
the
I guess
farthest thing you'll ever get here.
I should answer as something normal and well adjusted. I can't think of what that would be though.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. So how do you like
But
Substack?
I've enjoyed it. Um, when I first got here, I just planned on coming here for writing, just kind of the same things what I was doing on Medium. I was just going to do it on Substack and hopefully like gain paid subscribers and try to make a living doing it. But um then not long after I got here, I saw that we had the option of doing like audio podcast. I'd never thought of doing that because I don't like my own voice. So I was like, if I don't like listening to me, why would anybody else want to listen to me? You know?
Mhm.
So, but I got over that. I was like, this is just the way it is. So either you like it or you don't. And so I started recording podcast episodes. And then it wasn't too long where people started doing live video, or it may have been already doing live videos, but I didn't start watching them until a couple months later. So then I started doing live videos, and I enjoyed doing that. Never intended on doing that, but I thought it was I've enjoyed all of it.
Did you ever look into why you hated your own voice?
Um,
it's a funny biological reason why you hate your own voice, because everybody does.
oh really? So you know the answer
Yeah.
to this?
Yeah, but
Um,
I was wondering when I was listening to myself doing this, actually, I listened to some of my I can't stand my voice. I hate my voice
oh
so
yeah,
much. I find it like nails on a chalkboard, so I looked it up. It has to do because your brain is used to hearing your voice through your head, so it
right,
reverberates out of your through your skull, so you get
yeah.
like an uncanny valley effect when you hear your own voice.
Well, I do. I did know that it was different at least because what I'm hearing and then when I'm listening to the recording, I was like, that's not the same thing. But I just have to accept that that's what other people hear. So
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, professional musicians, like professional singers, they have to be trained specifically to not to be able to listen to their own voice and not find it uh, annoying. Essentially,
yeah.
I found that interesting that I'm not the only one who listens to myself and is like, oh, how could anyone want to listen to that?
Well, I also feel like I've never really liked myself either. I don't like anything about myself. I don't like the way I've never liked the way I looked or certain physical features or whatnot. And so the voice is just throw that in with it because I don't like anything else. So if, might as well throw the voice in there too. But
Really, you don't like anything else?
well, I
You have
mean,
low self esteem?
always have. I've gotten to the point where I kind of just like accepted myself for what I am, and I've kind of learned to like certain things. Like I think I like my hair. I think I I
You do
changed.
have fabulous hair.
Well, I wasn't fishing for a compliment, but thank you.
Don't you
But
like your sense of
yeah, I
humor?
mean yeah. I mean there's some things I've always been kind of sarcastic, and I like that. I like that type of humor. I like that type of humor in other people when I watch like stand up comedy and stuff like that. So yeah, I like my own sense of humor, I guess.
That's it. That's where the likes end. Everything else is in the con column. Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe not everything, but everything else is in the uh that's just the way it is column, or that's I don't know, just accept column. Maybe not like, but I'll at least accept it.
Yeah. You'll look past the flaws to make this work.
Yeah. What about
Do
you?
you
What about your self-esteem? Do you feel like you have a decent self-esteem, or
uh I like yeah, I think so. I'm a pretty I'm not like one of those guys that's gonna tell you how great I am or anything. But
right?
there's a like and I have some weird quirks with my autism. I walk funny, I'm kind of if I record myself walking, it's so bad. Oh, I hate it so much. Um, uh, so there's things like that, but, I don't hate everything about myself. I don't like my hair ever. So I'm the exact opposite probably of you. I
Mm,
do like my height. I'm almost 6.5 feet tall.
okay.
Stuff like that. So I might have more positives than you do, as
Yeah.
far as, like, what I like about myself. But no,
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I had, like, a real high self-esteem or anything. Um, I d
Yeah.
I think it's hard to have a high self-esteem in like, I hate to say this, like, in the current society, I think it's hard to have a high self-esteem unless you fit a very specific mold.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe that's just me being, jaded with humans.
Yeah.
You're either judging me
I mean,
harshly or trying to trying to come up with a response to that.
no, I'm kind of a thinker too. Sometimes I can't respond right away until I like process it a minute. So,
Sure.
but I think it's good to have some humility. I one of my biggest turnoffs is somebody who is arrogant. I can't stand arrogance. That's immediate
Oh,
turnoff.
the walk.
So,
Do you know how like that walk that they have when they're
oh
really
yeah,
into themselves? Yeah,
the
the
strut.
strut.
That's what it
Isn't
is.
it
Yes,
isn't that lovely?
yes, yes,
You immediately know not to talk to that person.
yes. Yeah. Well, and speaking of walking, people have told me they could tell I'm gay by the way I walk. So you're not the only one with a funny walk, I guess.
Well, didn't was isn't is this do you know if there's anything behind that? 'Cause I've heard the same thing about voices. Like, gay people have certain voices.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
I
think
wanna know
there's
why. That's weird. That's because to me, that's
I
strange that
think
that would be the case.
I read an article that talked about that not too long ago. Now I can't even remember what it said. There, I think there is something, but there's something like physical.
Yeah,
I'm
dude, it's just
physiological.
maybe this is my own naivety, but I just never connected sexual orientation with the physical. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? With a no, I don't wanna say deformity because that lends itself to a negative. A physical
Yeah.
difference.
Right. Right.
'Cause it's not like you're taught in school, "Hey, this is what a gay person looks like," or this is you know what I mean?
Right. But that's kind of how society is. Like, when I did you ever see the movie Boy Erased?
I've seen a part of it. I didn't sit down and watch it because it was just playing in the background one day.
Oh, okay. Well, so it's based on a true story about this young guy whose parents, his dad's a minister, and they're very conservative Christian and everything. So they send him. He's gay, so they send him to a gay conversion camp, And in that camp, some of the things they teach the the guys there is like if they have their hands on their hip, like I don't know if you can see it, but like if they put their hand on their hip like that, then they're like, no, you can't, don't stand like that, stand like this, and don't walk. They're kind of teach them how to walk like a man, or stand a certain way or whatever, and that's just kind of how society has looked at it, I guess, because if you have a limp wrist or whatever, that's considered more feminine or gay or whatever. So
Sure.
it's like,
Yeah,
I don't
no
know.
one does. You don't see the limp wrist. That's like when you have your like arm compressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that movement. You don't see that outside of like I've never seen. Sounds so bad. I really am trying not to be offensive here. I promise. Uh, you
What?
never see it like you never see like a gym bro taking a girl on a date with this limp wrist. You just don't see it.
Right, right. And I think guys are taught that. They're conscious of it. Like
Yeah, so is
it's
that like
something they
a
learned very early. It's like you don't do that because that's feminine, you know?
yeah, is that a gender role issue? Is that like a like it's like guys are taught not to cry? Is it like the same thing?
Yeah, that's another one of those, yeah. I think that's not as bad now as it used to be. But yeah, we used to be taught, don't cry, don't cry, suck it up, tough it out. You know, you're not supposed to show emotion for some reason. Well, I guess it's
I
considered
had
weak.
I had like this really profound thought and I was gonna say,
Oh, sorry, I
and
interrupted
then
it,
I
didn't
no,
I?
and then I
I just
forgot, and
I
then
knocked it out of your head.
yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, I wonder because I almost in my mind, and this is just my certifiably crazy like mind. It makes me wonder there's almost if the if we're almost looking at if we don't really understand what's going on, I guess. If maybe sexual orientation is m- more deeply ingrained in somebody than we think it is. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah.
Because if it's affecting, like you had mentioned, your walk and
Yeah.
and I had
Voice.
mentioned voice and stuff. It
Yeah.
seems like it's not just the sexual attraction part of my brain is feeling a little frisky with has a different taste bud, different set of taste buds.
Right.
It's a whole body thing.
Right. Yeah, and
I have no idea. I'm just throwing out the idea.
well, I mean, there has been research that shows that gay people there are certain parts of their brain that are more active than a straight person. And
Oh, see, I haven't seen
there's
that.
like biological evidence that it's not that we're at some point choosing to be gay. It's part of our
Well, was
genetics.
it? So it's no longer considered. There's no longer a debate on nature versus nurture. Like I don't like I know there's no
I
longer a debate on whether or not you choose it, but is there an upbringing debate on it? So, or is it a combination?
I
Or
think I
do you
mean
know?
I think yeah that people have different opinions about it. I think with everything there's a little bit of both. Like with alcoholism, you can be predisposed to alcoholism because of your your family and your genes and whatnot. That doesn't mean you will be an alcoholic, but if you start drinking or whatever, it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to uh, stay away from alcohol than it would for somebody like me. I don't have a problem with it. I
Oh, you
could
seem like
have
a
one drink
you,
and be fine. I could
you seem like a
socially drink.
wine. Yeah, you seem like a
Yeah.
wine drinker. Am I stereotyping?
Actually, I don't prefer it, but I do like fruity drinks. I will say that. I like mixed drinks and like margaritas and a strawberry daiquiri or sex on the beach. I like all those.
There you go.
I I
I'm
don't drink
Monday's wife.
beer.
Well, yeah, you see, you're
I know I'm giving into the stereotype there, right? Aren't I?
you're giving into it. I
But
think I got. Go
that's
ahead.
also not something that I'm choosing. It's just what I like, you know? It's like
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like beer and I kind of I don't know. If I'm going to drink something, I want it to taste good. So I'm not going cuz I've heard a lot of
Yeah,
people they don't even like the taste of beer at least at first. They have to get used to it and they just drink it to get drunk or whatever. I'm like, I'm not going to go through all that. I don't what's the point of
yeah,
that?
it's definitely an acquired taste for probably 2
Yeah.
years. I hated it for the longest time, and now I crave it once in a while. Maybe once a month, I actually crave the flavor. It's very strange.
Hello. Monday's
I
wife. Monday's wife. Do you
you
know
know her?
Monday's wife?
I do know
No.
Monday's Wife. She writes about economics.
Oh, okay. Well, she said
She
your name and then said hi to me, and I don't think I've ever seen your name before. So hello, Monday's wife.
okay. So do you
Sorry, I just had to
no,
point
no,
that out.
there was another I had a couple months ago, it was probably I think it was December, $5 margarita night at a Mexican restaurant.
Ooh.
One of the worst mornings of my life.
Oh.
The morning after, it reminded me of that I'm getting old, $5 margarita night.
Hmm. I like margaritas. I like a frozen strawberry margarita with sugar on the rim and a lime.
Do you know the difference between margaritas and daiquiris?
A daiquiri has rum, and a margarita has tequila.
Is that the difference? I never knew. They taste the same to me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you put
Daiquiris typically use rum.
do you put salt in the daiquiri?
Usually not. It's
Uh,
usually like it's also like sugar
oh,
typically and
sugar.
maybe whipped cream. I like it.
What
I
do
like
you
daiquiri.
what do you think about, I'm gonna I am committed to entertaining Brandon for as long as he will tolerate me. So, we're gonna see how the topics go today.
Yeah,
What
we
do you
haven't even really gotten into the topic that we were playing. We were talking, but this is
that's normal.
like you were saying, it was going off the rails, which it's fine.
Yeah. Whatever comes up. Well, what how do I wanna approach this topic?
Uh-oh.
Bisexual people, do you think
Oh
they
yeah.
what do you think about that group? Because as one, I feel like what the kind of like the maligned middle child.
Oh, yeah, did you say are you bisexual?
Yeah, my wife and I check out guys all the time, and
Oh, I didn't
we
know.
check them out all the
I
time.
never do that. I don't think I've
So,
ever heard you talk about it.
uh, I've mentioned it in lives, but I don't talk about it very much. It doesn't really come up.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
But
I mean,
I do wonder about it because I feel forgotten. Because I just get labeled whatever who depending on who I'm dating, I get labeled that way.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
I mean, I have heard that from a lot of people, the whole bi erasure kind of thing. Like people feel that it doesn't exist or that they're just confused or they haven't come out completely or whatever. I've heard all those kind of arguments.
depends how bad my if my wife goes completely off the vodka, maybe I will come out actually next year or something. If my wife goes completely off the vodka, I'll have to switch plans. Yeah, I was wondering if as somebody, um, obviously as somebody in the same like I don't know how in the same community
Community?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like the LB, the B there is there for a reason, but it almost doesn't
Yeah.
sometimes it just feels kind of strange. I just thought maybe you had thoughts on being people who are on bisexuals or pansexuals are a thing. I would actually know
Yeah,
the difference.
I've dated a couple of guys that were bisexual. Now, the only I have a little trouble if I'm dating a guy. At least back, back when I was dating them, I would have this kind of well, it goes back to self-esteem thing, I think too. But I would think, well, maybe I'm not enough for them. Maybe they would want to go back to being with a woman. Maybe they would miss the vagina or whatever, and I, and they would break up with me eventually. I so I kind of had that insecurity about it. But yeah, I definitely don't stray away from people that are bisexual or whatever, and I don't think anybody should
I don't.
erase them
I
or
never.
forget them.
I never felt that. I just felt like
Oh yeah.
um they just never get talked about, and they just get labeled
Yeah,
whoever they're with, which is fine. I really don't care. People can label me whatever. Um, if I was afraid of
I can
labels, I'd
see
have to hide in
that.
a cave. But I thought maybe you had insight that I wouldn't. I had never heard the phrase by erasure or whatever you had said.
Oh yeah.
I had never heard that
Yeah,
phrase.
I don't know if you feel this way, but I feel like it's a little better than it used to be. Like, I think there people who are bi, I think they're more accepted than it used to be. Do you feel that way?
I don't. I might be too young because by the time I was thinking
Yeah,
about that, it was like 2008, 2009, and at that
yeah.
point, if you're not like blasting it with a yeah, fix that hair. Ooh, there you go.
I,
It's perfect.
it was kind of flat in the front, so I was like, I felt like I needed to do something.
So if you're not like blasting it on like a loudspeaker, by the time it got out to any number of significant people that I was that way, it was like 2014, 2015, and I'm already past.
Yeah,
Like it's not like I'm doing that in the 80s or 70s or 80s where I'm
yeah.
gonna be instantly demonized for it. So I feel like I never felt um I
Excluded.
never felt excluded due to my sexuality, but I also never went out and just told random people.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
people I
And
knew,
no
it
would
was already people I knew.
yeah. And if you were like with your wife somewhere or whatever, people would automatically assume that you were
So,
straight because you were with a woman.
yeah, yeah. So
And I don't.
it never affected me, and I think that
Yeah,
I'm lucky in that way, in that my
yeah,
sexuality never affected me. 'Cause I know a lot of people who it did, but yeah, as far as I like being actively discriminated against, I've never experienced it for my bisexuality.
yeah. How long have you been married?
I've been married 8 years,
Oh,
and we've
okay.
been with her for 13,
Oh, okay.
2013. Uh, so, not quite old enough to no, actually, like, old enough to be in elementary school. Rock
Oh,
on, boy.
Kathy Derrickson says I label Stefan as sexy.
She's not the only one. Have you gotten, naughty DMs yet on Substack? Do you get those unprovoked naughty DMs? I've gotten, like, over a dozen.
I've gotten the DMs I get. Usually, it's someone who just followed me or just subscribed to me, if I follow them back or subscribe back to them, they'll immediately send me a DM and say hello, and that's all they'll say usually, just hi
Mhm.
or hello. I'm like, at first, the first one I got was like, okay, hello. I mean, but and then very quickly they ask, where are you from or where do you live or whatever, and that is like, what? Why are you? that just seems odd to me to just I don't know. It seems a little odd on for somebody online to just say, "Hi, where do you live?" I'm like, "Back up, hold on. I don't know who you are or why you're asking these things." But I haven't. None of them have been naughty, but they've just been kind of like um suspect, I guess. Just kind of interesting. I had one not too long ago, and we had a conversation back and forth, over a few weeks or whatever, and then he was like, I don't feel comfortable giving out a whole lot of information on this platform. Can I get your whatever WhatsApp or I can't remember what it was. And I'm like, all right, there's something going. Why is he wanting me to go or get Snapchat or WhatsApp or what? Why are we leaving the platform for that? What is the deal with that? I don't know. There's something suspicious
Signal.
about that. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, Telegram and Signal are the two I've been getting recently.
yeah, yeah. So
Um,
I'm just, but I haven't gotten any. None of them have said anything naughty to me. I have
well,
gotten one or two
you haven't had
females.
any you haven't had any naughty AI pictures of yourself made?
No, have you?
Oh yeah, yes, I've had four, all from two different
What?
people, two from two different people.
Oh,
Um, and
I'm
boy,
jealous.
people are kinky. That's all
Ah,
I'll say about that is people are kinky.
wow. I'm
They
I
live it.
ca- I feel like I'm left out. Why haven't I been made into an
I'll,
AI sexy picture or something?
I'll be completely honest. Once I switched my profile picture to something that wasn't me, they stopped.
Oh. Oh, well
But
maybe that's mm,
when I had my profile picture set as myself,
yeah.
um, I got quite a few. I'd get But I didn't get quite a few AI pictures. I only got the 2 people sending me AI pictures of myself, and I blocked them pretty quick. But I would get, some I would I've seen a lot of boobies on Substack, let's put it that way.
Oh, well, I've
I
seen
have
a lot of
and
dick.
I've seen some of that too. Um,
Yeah,
I've
there's
seen some
a whole world that's like if you follow certain people, you start seeing and
oh,
liking. There's
like
a lot.
the 3rd or 4th day I was on Substack, I must have clicked on the wrong person because I felt like I was on Pornhub the day after. Oh, it was awful. I didn't know that
Yeah.
Substack had an underworld like that.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of nudity.
It's weird, you click on somebody's profile and all of a sudden, it's like, "You like this?"
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind seeing it actually, so it's fine. But
You're not objecting to it when it comes up.
I'm not objecting. It's fine. And well, I also I think in America we're a little too prudish about our bodies and things. S- some of it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like
Do you think it's like, what do you mean?
why
Like, do
do
you think like, I
well
know in
like
Europe, there's a lot of nude beaches and stuff, they seem to be more okay with it there.
yeah, I mean we all have bodies and they're all I mean not they're not all the same obviously, but we all have the same parts and stuff and it's like if we see I don't know, some people freak out if they see a woman breastfeeding in public or whatever. Come on. It's
I only do when she's drinking a beer while doing it.
do you that you would say that again?
If she's drinking a beer while breastfeeding, then I freak
Oh,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be or smoking or something while she
Yeah. Well, that I've seen
like,
that many times. I've only seen the
oh,
beer
wow.
once. On the bench outside of a Walmart, she was breastfeeding, drinking a Bud Light. I thought,
Oh,
"Ooh,
wow.
you can tell what state I live in."
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, it's just I don't know, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, why are men allowed to go topless and show their nipples and women's nipples are like
I don't know,
I don't know. It's
why don't you see more male nudity in art? Like, there's all sorts of
ah,
these there's all sorts of these arbitrary it's like one day, some old guy a group of old guys sat in the basement and decided what was okay and what wasn't, and boobies aren't
yeah.
okay, and male nudity
I
in
guess
art isn't
not.
okay.
I
I
guess
have no
not.
idea.
I mean, there's some male nudity, but definitely not as much as women in art. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, it's what Leonardo was it's pretty much the monopoly on male nudity in art.
yeah.
Bunch of old statues, and they all have never mind, I'm not gonna go into the
They'll
into that.
have what?
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. All right.
yeah. As soon as we start talking about the size and shape of, statue
Oh,
anatomy
oh,
is when we go into
mm,
we've gone too
oh.
far.
We've gone off the
We
edge.
yeah, that's this is a family, substance,
Reel it back in. Oh, is it?
for another 17 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll try to be more conscious of that. I might have said something that's that's
No, we got 3
overstepped anyway.
yeah, we got 3 fucks or 1 nipple, I believe, and now we have
Oh,
2 because I said
I
1.
didn't say that.
No, I did. I said I said 1 now, so we have 2 more we got
Oh, okay.
before we leave
I didn't
PG-13.
I did mention nipples, but I mean, I don't feel like that's like
Yeah, you
saying
have to
nipples
show it.
is
Yeah, I think you have
yeah.
to show a nipple, yeah.
Oh,
It's like
no.
oh, yeah, there you go. We'll instantly be PG-13.
Yeah.
How long were you on Medium? Because Kathy's asking how long you've been writing.
Oh, I started Medium in 2022, I think. And before that, I had a website on WordPress. Well, I still have it, but
Oh,
I had
boy.
a blog on there. I was blogging on WordPress and was part of a community there and everything, but couldn't really monetize anything on there. And I thought, you know, I wanted I know and money's not the most important thing, but I do have bills and I would like to pay them doing something that I love. I want to make money doing what I love, and I love writing, and I'm good at it. See, this is one of the rare occasions that I'll say something
So
good
your
about
ego's getting
myself.
a bit your
Yeah,
ego's
yeah,
getting to you.
yeah. This
Can't
I don't feel like that's too bad to say it, to admit.
mm,
I'm good at writing. Yeah. So
no,
yeah. Anyway,
education as a lamb says, I think there's little male nudity because it's seen as a lack of control. Mostly men make movies. I do
mm,
wonder if, there is some there if he may be, I'm assuming, but if the, education may be onto something there.
mm, a lack of control. Well, but I was talking about this with a friend of mine the other day, and it seems like with men, they're given kind of a pass because, like, a lot of times when, um, if a man and woman have sex, they they a lot of times will label the woman a whore or whatever, but not the man
Mhm.
because it's the woman's fault, and because the man doesn't have control. And he just is this making sense at all? I'm not explaining this as well
Uh,
as what I was talking about the
it
other
makes
day.
sense. It's just there's so many examples of it,
Yeah,
of places where we see disparate treatment.
yeah,
Like you said with the horror label, where if you're a 17-year-old guy and you have sex with 6 women, you're getting patted on the back by your friends,
right. Yeah, yeah,
and if you're a woman in the same position, you're getting the exact opposite.
right.
Um, but and then like there's a million examples of these going back and forth, and I just wonder if does that ever go away,
Hmm.
or is that just part of the biology of the human biology? Like our brains, do you think our brains are hardwired to treat the sexes differently when it
I
comes
think
to those?
I don't think it's as I think it's getting better than it used to be. So if it ever does completely change, it's gonna take a long time.
Because I feel like right now it's changing in some instances, but I feel like in a lot of instances it's not. It's just kind of
Right.
some of them seem more stubborn than others.
Yeah. In some ways it seems to like it's like going backwards in like
I
with
didn't want
some
to say that because I didn't want to sound crazy, but since you said that, I'll agree.
I think so. I mean, I think with the queer community we've made progress, and now with current administration, people conservatives kind of want to take it backwards, and laws against trans people and suppressing gay rights and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it is kind of going backwards.
I gotta think about what I can say on topic and keep my um
Keep people from stop people from unsubscribing to you or something.
I tend to try to stay out of hot button political issues, so I'm not gonna
Yeah.
comment
Oh
on
yeah. I usually do
you
not
can.
talk about politics,
You're free
but
to, but I was just trying to figure out what I can say and what I couldn't.
oh well, you don't have to say anything. We can move on to the next topic.
Um, I would it's so weird. I wonder, we should probably maybe get into the one I advertised in the note. Not that anyone from my note showed up. Maybe they did. I think like one person liked it.
Yeah, since we're almost time's
Yeah, we're
almost up,
almost an
we might
hour
as
in.
well hit the might as well hit the
Uh,
topic. Well, we
yeah.
kind of talked about a little bit vulnerability. We talked some about that, like self-esteem issues, being vulnerable, expressing yourself online, talking when you don't feel like you like your own voice and you do audio podcasts, or you don't like the way you look and you still do live videos. How do you get over that? Did you have that problem when you first started doing live videos?
Um, I didn't have that problem appearance wise. I don't hate the way I look. Like that's not something
Yeah.
I have an issue with. My voice, it was really bad when I started karaoke.
Mm,
And it is still bad even though I'm not doing karaoke at the moment. It's still bad doing these because I've listened to myself. I've recorded and listened to myself, and it's like, no one wants to hear that. But I wonder if that's a self-esteem issue. Do you think arrogant people just like everything about themselves?
I mean, it kind of
How much
seems that way,
how much of it is a
but
mask though?
well, yeah, I was just gonna say, but some of it could be that they're trying to overcompensate for
Yeah. They have a small penis,
negative
so they
feelings.
yeah.
Yeah, could be. Yes,
They probably have a really loud truck too.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, that's the way it is. Like around here, if a if a small guy has a really big truck on uh, popped up on big wheels, you're like, oh yeah, he's compensating for something.
Yeah, he's compensating. We all know that.
Yeah,
That's been a joke since I was born, I
yeah,
feel.
yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if how much of it is a mask. Um and if maybe I guess it sounds so like ultra like philosophical and stupid. But maybe that the people who are the most self-confident are the people who seem humble. And it sounds like really philosophical and
Mm,
stupid. But I feel like if you have to strut around and pretend that you're God's gift to humanity,
yeah,
there's got to be a deeper psychological issue there.
yeah.
'Cause I don't know about you, I've never
Yeah.
felt like I had divine blessing upon me.
Yeah, and to me, it's so I don't know. I guess some people are superficial because those people that are really arrogant and think they're wonderful, they usually at least look good on the outside, and I guess people are attracted to that. But once you get to know them and see how self-centered they are, they're they're definitely gonna care about themselves more than they are about you. So are you gonna wanna be in a relationship with that kind of person? I would
Isn't that
rather be with somebody that's humble.
isn't isn't that, just the way humans are? Like, inherently, doesn't everybody always care about themselves more than they care about others? The only
I don't
instance I can
know.
think of where I don't believe that applies is when you have a child.
I don't know. I mean, growing up okay, so I've heard this phrase, "You have to love yourself before you can love anyone else." I don't think that's true. I don't believe that. I
That's because you is that because you hate yourself, or
yeah, we get kind of yeah, because like growing up or whatever, I didn't like myself, sometimes hated myself. I cared more about other people than I did about myself.
but did you I think there's maybe a disconnect here in that is I think it really comes down to at a fundamental level, like, if your life depended on it, do you care more about another person's life than your life? Because I think that's where
And
the biology should take over, and you should care about self-preservation almost
in
exclusively.
some cases, though, I mean, it's hard to say if unless you're actually put in that situation. But I feel like if if I really cared about someone, if I loved someone, I would put myself in front of a bullet or whatever to save someone that I love.
Yeah, I think I'd like to say that,
Yeah. Yeah, and
and
like I
I
said, you
the
don't
only
know unless you're
person
in that situation, but
yeah, there's one person that I can say that for very confidently, and it's a three-year-old, but
right.
when if you ask me about my wife, like, I'd really like to say that. Like, I really would. I really would like to believe that that would happen, but like you said, I can't know,
Yeah.
and, every time I get close to a high, like, the ledge on when I'm way up high, I feel self-preservation every time. It's,
Yeah.
I won't
Yeah.
look over the side of a tall building or hang out of a window because there's some self-preservation there. So, yeah, I do wonder, um and, you see it in the news once in a while where people give their lives for others, actively,
Yeah.
like, almost all the time, and it's just, man, I wish I knew if I was that good of a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just can't stay on topic, by the way. What
Well,
do you
I
think
think
about oh, go ahead.
these are vulnerable topics. That's on top. That's it
That's
fits,
close
right?
enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's close enough for this.
Eh, eh.
What do you think about, the phrase trauma dumping?
Trauma dumping. Um,
This is kind of on topic.
yeah. I I've seen some people do it and
How would you define it? Like, what does it mean to trauma dump?
I guess it just depends on the other person's motive. If they're doing it to try to get help or advice or there's doing it with someone they care about, I think it's a little bit different than someone who just comes in, somebody that you barely know, and they start talking about all this trauma or drama or whatever is going on in their lives.
Drama
and
dumping is a whole
just
different world.
well, yeah.
Do you
And
because
also if it's oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say if it was a friend of mine who were trauma dumping that and they were um and they would reciprocate it, like they would want to know what's going on with me, and I could do the same thing with them, and we would like be there for each other, like as support.
Mhm.
Then that's different than someone who's just always basically. I kind of think of it as a takers and giver. There are some people who are always takers. They're the ones who are trauma dumping and always wanting attention and like look at what happened, what's happened to me. And if you say something like something this happened to me yesterday, oh well, I this happened to me and I had even more, kind of a one upper kind of thing. Like, so I kind of see that as trauma dumping. Maybe. I don't know, what do you think?
I don't. I used to think it was if you are using your trauma to gain something.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if I see an account on Substack and it only ever writes about terrible things that happened to the author,
Oh, yeah.
do you know what I mean? They'd be trauma dumping.
Yeah.
Or if someone's trauma dumping, I trauma dumped for 2 days, yeah, recently on Substack Notes, kind of.
Yeah. And why
Um,
did you do that?
I had a bad experience, and
Yeah.
I wrote a series of about 10 notes about it over 3 days, and I felt kinda dirty doing that. It didn't feel the best because to me, I was doing something that I have said I think is, a little
Something
strange.
you've criticized?
Yeah, I just think it's strange. Is it more if you have something terrible happen to you, like, and you voice it, you're preying on a core part of human psychology to get engagement. Like, no one's gonna scroll past your note about your suicide attempt and not interact with it
Mm,
in some way.
yeah.
There's a fundamental part of human psychology that's gonna get you increase your engagement, and I feel like it's manipulative is maybe the best
Yeah.
way to put it. So I just felt a little uneasy about doing it myself because
But
I
is
don't actually know.
what
Yeah.
I think it depends on the motive of the person too, because um if you're always trauma dumping, that kind of pattern shows the kind of person you are and maybe trying to get attention and whatnot. But for you, that's not all that you put out there. I see a lot of positivity from you. I
Yeah,
haven't
I don't
seen a lot of the trauma dumping.
no, I haven't, and even when I was talking about the bad experience, I talked mostly about the psychology of why it happened, not the event
Yeah.
itself. Um, so I'm not trying to say that I all of a sudden became the trauma dumper we all know from Substack. I just felt a little uneasy posting about an issue like that. And it's also why, and I don't know how much of this kind of stuff you write about. When I wrote about challenges from my past, most of it is always in poetry form because I feel like
Oh, yeah.
you can avoid some of the issues by not, uh, like if you're gonna write about a suicide attempt and you do it through metaphor and poem in a poem, it doesn't. So I don't know. For some reason, I feel less dirty afterwards.
That sounds prettier.
It sounds pretty. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if you how much because this is actually pretty close to topic on topic. How much of this how much personal anecdotes you've told, or how much of it you've told through how much personal trauma you've shared on Substack, or if you've done it through prose or poetry. To be completely honest, I've only read like two things of yours, and watched 3 lives. Um,
I'm
you never come
shocked
up
and
in my feed.
appalled.
You never come up in my feed. To be fair,
Really?
yeah, I don't see you in my feed
Huh.
very often. I don't think
Well,
the
that's
algorithm knows what I want to read.
huh.
The algorithm shows me, uh, well, lately it's been showing me only politics, so there's that. But
Oh, that's horrible. You know,
um,
I had that issue a while back on my phone. It was only on my phone. I'd go on the Substack app, and it would the only things it was showing me was political stuff, and it seemed like it was only stuff that people that I follow were restacking. It's like something is r- so wrong, and usually with Substack, you can tailor your feed pretty easily. Just clicking the people, liking the people that you want to see more from and whatnot. And I was
okay.
trying to avoid I was all the political stuff, and it was not working at all. So I had to delete the app and download it again, and it fixed it. So
Oh,
it was
interesting.
something, yeah, there was something going on. I don't know what it was, but it fixed, and I can't tell you what it was, but it was around the time that they were doing Substack was doing some new things. Like
Was
I
it
can't remember what it was.
last?
They put out a
Was it? Was this like last month?
No, it was longer than that, but I can't remember. They put out some new, um, I don't know what to call them, updates or something that they were changing things around a little bit, and it was around that time, and I think it messed up at least my feed. I don't know if it did it with other people, but
I feel
I
like
don't
my
think it
feed
just
gets.
targeted me. But
I feel like my feed gets reset every couple of weeks.
oh yeah,
And I feel like I see, I get these political, like my feed will all be politics. And maybe it's because I took a 4 day break where I didn't wasn't on my feed at all. Maybe that reset it this time.
I don't
But yeah, I
know.
feel like
I
I get these waves,
I see you in mine
but
because
it
I
doesn't
see
help
your
my
dad
feed.
jokes,
Yeah, that doesn't
huh?
help my feed. That doesn't help my feed.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I was like, I see you. I don't know why you're not seeing me.
I don't know. I'll have to reset it. I have some of my favorites saved in like bookmarks in this folder on my bookmarks.
Oh
And
yeah,
I just when my feed gets screwed up, I just go to their profiles and like all the recent stuff, and that seems to fix it pretty good. Um, but to be on topic, what do you think? Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's harder to be vulnerable online than it is to be vulnerable in person?
I for me, I think it is easier to be vulnerable in front of strangers because I don't care as much about what they think. You know, like it's easy to if I wanted to, I could just block somebody. I'd never see them again.
God, I
But
wish it was that easy. They make burners now. I don't know if you've noticed that trend. Huh.
well, but like for with a family member or whatnot, you're gonna see them over and over and over again all the time. But online, it's like these are strangers for the most part. I mean, you get to know people and you start to become acquaintances or even friends with some people online. So that gets, I think it starts to get a little more difficult then. I don't know. But then it's in some ways maybe it's easier if you feel like they care about you and you can be vulnerable with them. Yeah. I'm going back and forth on that one. I'm not giving you a clear answer.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know that it is easier. I think it's definitely more rewarding in my in my experience, to be vulnerable in person. Like, I don't know that
Mm,
I get when I've been vulnerable online, I don't feel like I get the same. There's really not any benefit to it. Like, I don't feel if I'm vulnerable with a family member, like, I'm not talking just singing in front of somebody. That's technically you're being vulnerable because you're doing something kind of
yeah.
personal um, to them. But when you're like, if you're like deeply vulnerable with somebody, like sharing um, a very personal story or sharing a very personal something on that end, I feel like, or coping with a event. I feel like that I get more out of doing it in person. If I was to have like a traumatic
Oh.
experience and I was be coping with it, I'd get more out of being that vulnerability being in person.
Mm.
That's not really doesn't say it really easier. But I kind of agree with you that it's easier for me to type a note and press post. And no, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Never mind. I've checked that. It's not.
It might be easier to find people who can relate if you're online because there's so many more people online. If you put out, and that goes back to like why you're posting your traumas and things like that. If you post it trying to find other people who can relate to you, that might help you feel like you're not alone.
Yeah, I think there's communities out there of different, it's like breast cancer survivors, different forms of
Yeah.
cancer survivors, different form of survivors of different forms of violence, stuff like that. There's communities out there for these, which I think those communities are helpful for that exact reason.
Yeah,
Because
and even
it
like
can. Mhm.
Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous kind of in that same realm, I would say.
I wonder why there's no Cookies Anonymous.
I think there's Overeaters Anonymous.
I don't overeat. I just eat cookies. I like cookies too much.
Cookies. What's your favorite cookie?
Um, Probably peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna get me I'm gonna lose at least 2 subs from that. Don't clip that. Please don't clip that. No one clip that. Uh, what's yours? Although you can't,
You know,
a fresh chocolate chip made correctly,
uh,
there's not much room for improvement on that.
I used to my mom told me I used to like peanut butter cookies when I was younger, but I don't like them as much now. I like I don't know. I like oatmeal with cranberry, like dried cranberries.
Okay. I have a I
You're
have a
about to judge me. You're about to say
I am
something.
judging you. I am judging you. I love oatmeal cookies when they don't have fruit in them.
Oh, okay.
Just just
I don't
plain
mind.
oatmeal
I
cookies
didn't
are
used to like raisins when I was little, but I kind of like them now. They're okay. But I would prefer dried cranberries than raisins because
is it
they're
because
sweeter.
of the dried cranberries are sweeter? I would think they'd be tartar.
I don't know. I feel like they're sweeter. I could be wrong.
Wow.
I like the taste of
Raisins are pretty
cranberry.
sweet.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know. They
I'm gonna judge you a little bit here. Just give me a second to judge you.
okay.
Okay. Okay, I just had to judge you for just a second about your cookie choice.
I don't
Uh,
I like lots of different cookies. I love snickerdoodles.
oh,
Snickerdoodles are one of my
yes.
favorite.
Snickerdoodles with vanilla ice cream on them are very good.
Oh, I've never had I don't think I've ever had cookies with ice cream. Well, no, 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 no. I've had cookies in ice cream, like cookies and cream ice cream, like Oreo ice cream.
You've never had, like, a cookie ice cream sandwich where you put ice cream between 2 cookies?
Um, well, I guess I have. Yeah, yeah, I have. But I've never done it
Um,
myself. Like I've never taken two cookies and put ice cream and squish them and eat them. I've bought like pre-made ice cream sandwich with cookies.
yes. For
Well,
the
I've
most
never
part, that's
made it
what I do.
myself.
I've never had a
Yeah.
cookie. I've never had cookies big enough to put a meaningful amount of ice cream between. Every time I make,
Well, you can make them as big as you want.
well, every time I make chocolate chip, it's like I put a gob of dough and then it shrinks and it's like the size of a quarter and it's black when it comes out. I can't make cookies.
I think you're
It's really
doing
mad at
something
me.
wrong there.
Yeah, I'm not doing
I
something
don't
right.
think that's not supposed to be right. It,
No, everybody says it's
it,
supposed to get bigger. It's like, no, this is shrinkage. Shrinkage from the start. Crystal, I don't know what pfeffer nut is. I assume it's a type of cookie, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if I've ever had it.
pepper
I
nut.
assume that's a
Pepper.
silent. Yeah, I assume that's a silent P.
Mm,
I've never heard of
yeah.
silent F. Oh
Oh,
man.
Crystal said when I get pulled over, I tell the cop that I'm waiting for someone who's trauma informed if he's not.
Yeah, did you that's another thing. Um, we were talking earlier about the differences between the sexes, like, as far as
Yeah.
society. Maybe this has changed. Like, if I'm wrong in how this works now, if a girl shows boobs, she can get a better outcome in traffic stops. That's the stereotype, right?
Oh, yeah.
If that's
But
not true, maybe that's not true. But if I take my pants off during a traffic stop, I go to jail. Like,
maybe it depends on the orientation of the cop who's pulling you over,
maybe it
though.
does. That could be.
If you find a gay cop,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I have to watch how they walk as they approach the car.
Yeah. Yes. If they're walking like this with their a limp wrist and everything,
Then I'll know.
no.
No
Uh,
speeding ticket for me. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just a random thought I had.
oh,
I was hoping Krista would inform us what pfeffernuss is.
different. I guess I could Google it,
Mm, yeah,
but it's not as fun.
I was hoping you'd catch my hint. Oh,
Pepper
German
nuts.
spice cookies. I've had those before.
Oh, what?
I've had
Did you
pfeffernuss
look it
before.
up?
Yeah, I just Googled it and looked at the image. I've absolutely had those
Oh,
before.
I don't have a very good. Oh, yeah. German spice cookies. Okay. Hmm.
Is that the AI? Because if that's the AI response, I don't trust it. No, that's actually the real response.
No, this is from the website allrecipes.com.
Yeah.
So
Gingerbread cookies. Are you a gingerbread cookie fan?
I do like gingerbread cookies, yes.
Yeah, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You probably also like olives on your pizza.
Oh, I do not. I do not like
Oh, okay.
olives.
Ooh, you're not you you're not one of those people,
I
Brandon. You're okay then. You're okay still.
No, I am in the there was an anti-olive campaign here on Substack a while back. There were
Oh
there
yeah.
was a group of us that hated olives and then others that liked them. And
Yeah, I
Lawrence
mean like
Lawrence Winterman liked olives. He went on a video and he was like making it all sensual and everything, eating these olives, and it was disgusting.
so, sounds like a sounds like a traumatic experience for somebody who doesn't have it.
It was horrible. I almost threw up when I watched it. Disgusting. They were
The
green olives, but doesn't matter, green or black. I don't discriminate. I don't like either of
Oh,
them.
it's been a long time since I've had the green olives. The black ones taste like someone farted in your mouth. I don't know how people eat them. It's
I'm
so
just
gassy and gross. It's disgusting.
well, I don't know about that part, but I do pick them off I don't like the taste of them. I pick them off my pizza.
Well, that's good. Does that mean you're also anti-pineapple
I No, I'm fine with pineapple.
on pizza?
Yeah.
Uh, do you like, have you ever had, like, jalapenos on pizza?
Yes.
They're one of the best pizza toppings.
I will. I'll eat jalapenos. I'll eat pineapple.
I think the best pizza
Um.
the best pizza I've had jalapenos, pineapple, and onion on it.
Mm, you ever have
Um,
cream cheese on your pizza?
only when like those vegetable pizzas people make on, like, I think it's a cracker crust. and they put, like,
Oh.
cream cheese, and then they put, like, broccoli and carrots and
Oh, I
shredded
don't know
cheese on
about
top.
that.
Oh, those are really good.
Huh. No, I've
But
had
no, I've never
ones with,
had
like, chunks of little chunks of cream cheese and pepperoni, just regular toppings, but it has little chunks of cream cheese on it. It's really good.
what is it? I've had one with cheese curds from Wisconsin cheese curds on
Oh,
it,
I haven't had that.
but I've never
Hmm.
had cream cheese, like little dollops. Maybe next time I have a pizza, I'll just add some cream cheese to the top. Add an extra
Yeah.
3 pounds to my that's what I
Yeah.
gained from the pizza. Who needs to
Yeah.
watch the weight at that point?
Right.
Uh, I've had, tomato slices are really good, like
Yeah.
fresh tomato slices. I had, there used to be a restaurant in town who would, make pizzas, like random pizzas every week based on produce from the area,
Oh,
like
yeah.
food from the area. So there was one where there were slices of sweet potatoes on the pizzas.
Oh, okay.
I've had all I've had, walleye on pizza, like
Oh,
fresh walleye.
I've never had any kind of I don't think I've ever had any kind of seafood on a pizza before. Not that I can
Edu
ever remember.
Education, what did you have as a snack? Chat does have glitches. Substack Live is far from perfect. Sometimes you have
Yeah,
to refresh just to get in.
I wish they would, fix like, okay, do you ever go on TikTok?
No, I refuse with the principle.
Okay, well, you can judge me, but I go on TikTok sometimes. But if you watch lives on TikTok, I hardly ever see any glitches or problems with people's lives on TikTok. And I don't know
Okay.
what it is. Substack needs to get with whoever's controlling the lives on TikTok and discover their secret because it happens all the time on Substack. We
Yeah,
freeze and people get knocked off or whatever and it's glitchy. Come on, get with it.
I have education. I have had shrimp pizza where they use cocktail sauce as the sauce,
Oh,
and that was
yeah,
pretty
I
good,
could see
although
that.
I wouldn't want it very often, but it was good when I had it.
Yeah. I kinda like chicken Alfredo pizza.
Well, that sounds good.
It is good usually.
Barbe
Depends on where you
barbecue
get it, I guess.
barbecue chicken pizza with fried onions is also very good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be hungry, and it's past 9 in the evening, so I really
Yeah,
shouldn't eat.
it's too late to be eating pizza now. You'll get
Yeah.
heartburn and not be able to
Oh,
sleep.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be terrible. I'll be up and all night. That wouldn't never happens, me being up all night.
Mm,
Sounds delicious.
yeah. Cream cheese, pepperoni, linguica?
Have you ever had, tartare?
No. Now, isn't that raw beef?
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't.
You um,
I also haven't had sushi.
you haven't had sushi at all? Have you had cooked sushi?
No, no,
You've not had sushi at all? Oh, boy.
never, never.
Is there a reason? Just never had the opportunity, or is it like it's against a core fundamental belief you have?
I don't like the idea of eating raw meat, and I know people have told me, "Well, you can have sushi that's cooked." Well, okay, fine. I'll try that. That's fine.
Yeah, some of the
I'm
best
not a
sushi I've had
huge
is cooked.
you what? Oh, all of it
Some
have?
of the
Yeah.
no, some of the best sushi I've had is cooked. Most of the best
Oh,
sushi
okay.
I've had is cooked. But you're not
Well,
a huge
I'm not I'll eat Chinese food, different Asian food, but it's not like my favorite type of food, you know what I mean? It's like, mm,
you're a fan of German cuisine, I take it? I'm sorry, that's a bad joke.
um,
I retract that question. That was incredibly, intensive.
what? What?
Never mind. I was Germans like sausage. Is why
Oh, right, right, right.
was the humor was the intended joke, but yeah, it was bad.
We like the Wieners.
Well, I don't blame you if you do.
Wiener Schnitzel.
That's actually the
I've had Wiener Schnitzel.
have you?
Yeah,
Um
that's Austrian.
Sauerkraut is what I think of when I think of German food, and that's the most disgusting thing I've
Oh,
ever put in my mouth.
yeah, yeah. There we go.
But I
We're
think
on
is
the
that
same. Yeah, we're
is
on the
that
same page.
fermented cabbage? I think that's fermented cabbage.
I don't know. It's like pickled. Yeah, fermented, pickled, whatever. I whatever it is, it's gross. I don't like the smell of it.
Oh yeah, the smell makes turns my stomach.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't even just yeah, even I can't.
I mean, if I can't, if I'm putting it up to my mouth and smelling how horrible it is, I'm not going to go ahead and put it in my mouth after that. It's like, what? Why would I? That doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
no,
Does anybody
that's
like the smell of sauerkraut?
I know a lot of people who really like sauerkraut. I've never asked them if they like the smell.
But do they like the smell? Yeah, that's what I want to
That's
know.
a good question. It smells awful. I don't know why you'd like it. Although
Do
I've
they just
changed a
get
little bit.
past that?
I feel like
They what?
I feel like cabbage always smells awful.
Well, cooked cabbage does, I think. Like, do you like coleslaw?
I I'm I'm picky on my coleslaw. I like it when it's done well, but there's a lot of them
Oh,
that aren't
okay.
done very well. Like I don't like cheap coleslaw, like Walmart Tupperware coleslaw that you buy at the deli at Walmart. No, that's not gonna do me.
Oh yeah.
I won't even touch it. But if it's good coleslaw, yeah, I like coleslaw.
See, that's not bad. Cooked cabbage, I'll eat it in like a soup or something. But if I'm just gonna like have cabbage stew or something like that, then probably not. And definitely not sauerkraut. I don't really like when leaves any kind of leafy things are I don't like limp leaves, I guess, is what I'm
Okay, so you don't like spinach?
I prefer it raw.
I feel like spinach is just a better lettuce. It's like lettuce without the stems and more vitamins.
I like spinach salads and I like it raw, but I don't really like cooked spinach by itself. I'll eat it in stuff, like if it's mixed in a pasta dish or
Have
on
you ever
pizza or whatever. That's fine. But
but like on a sandwich, it would be fine. Like
yeah,
raw. Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Vienna sausages, I don't know, that's probably not what he's talking about, but Vienna sausages are disgusting.
Oh, I kind of like those actually. Because I remember eating those as a kid. We would eat like put them on bread with mayonnaise or Miracle Whip.
Okay.
That's how we ate them. It was because they're little round sausages. You know, we slice them and lay them flat on the bread and put Miracle Whip and maybe cheese. I can't remember if we had cheese. And then yeah, sandwich. Actually, I think I have a can of Vienna sausages in my cabinet right now, but I've had it for a while. It was kind of like an emergency thing. Like if I ran out of food and I was like,
I
I can
I
open
keep
that.
jars of peanut butter. I
Ooh,
always keep 3 jars of peanut butter. 'Cause I learned in college, you can live a long time off a jar of peanut butter.
I do like
You
peanut butter.
ain't Um, do you have a strong opinion on creamy versus crunchy
Oh, I prefer creamy.
all the time?
Um, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I not too long ago I bought a jar of crunchy, but only because it was like on sale or like something like that. But I prefer the creamy.
I have a nuanced view on this. I like creamy on toast because if you put it on when toast is still warm, it gets all melty.
Oh
It's like the
yeah,
best
yeah,
thing in
yeah.
the world. But if it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I want crunchy for the extra texture.
Oh yeah. Well, I can understand that, but I just I don't like a whole lot of the crunch. I
But
don't know. I
sometimes
just prefer
does it bother you that like your jar of peanut butter has like five like a bunch of bugs in it?
if it has bugs in it.
Well, it does. They're allowed to have like a certain amount of a certain percentage of the weight can be pieces of
Oh,
bugs.
well, I don't know. I don't look for them.
Yeah. If you seen like a grasshopper leg in your peanut butter, would that like ruin peanut butter for you?
Nah, it wouldn't ruin peanut butter, but I maybe I wouldn't get that brand next time.
There you go.
I mean,
Um,
I don't know. It's dead. I guess it doesn't. And people eat chocolate covered crickets, and
have you ever had those? They taste like a Kit Kat.
I,
Actually,
you
after
know,
I had to start checking Kit Kats and making sure there weren't crickets inside because it tasted just like a Kit Kat.
Crit cats.
Yes, Kit
Um,
Kat.
it seems like I did not too long ago. I don't remember where it would have been. I didn't like buy a package of chocolate covered crickets or anything, but I think somebody had them.
God forbid
And
you spend money on that. Just go out and catch one and dip it in chocolate yourself.
well, yeah, I mean,
Don't
I'm sure
no.
the crickets that they use are different than what you find
You think so?
out here.
Do you think they, like, have a slaughterhouse for crickets where they cut off the head before they put it in the chocolate? Probably not.
Probably not. Have you ever had anything made with cricket flour?
No, I didn't even know that was a thing. I use
Yeah.
all-purpose flour because it says all-purpose. Why would I buy anything else?
Well, cricket flour, if you especially if you have like a gluten allergy or something like that, or you want more protein in your diet, you can buy cricket flour and use it the same
Sounds
as like
good.
regular flour, but it's like
Okay.
it bumps up the protein content.
Is it just, um, ground up
Just
crickets?
yeah, yeah, ground up crickets basically.
That would be oh boy, I don't know if I could can you imagine cookies made from that? Or
I'm
bread
gonna
made
get
from that?
some someday, and I'm gonna make some cookies or cake or whatever, and I'm gonna bring it to a family dinner. Not gonna tell anybody what's in it though, and they're
Oh,
gonna
I've
eat
had
these and wonderful cookies, and I'm gonna reveal at the end. I'm like, well, guess what?
like 60% cricket. That's
Yeah,
um, that's disgusting. Yeah, all-purpose flour is gross. Although
disgusting. What?
I heard someplace that, almost all flour has, eggs, like weevil eggs in it, and the only reason
Oh,
they don't hatch in the flour is because you don't they there's just only a certain temperature range you'll hatch at. So you're
oh.
always eating bug eggs in your flour, and then it's just if you store it at the wrong temperature, you actually see the bugs in it. I'm sorry I'm gonna ruin food for you.
Yeah, you. What am I gonna eat now?
Oh, not that.
I mean, I
Not
was
nothing
thinking about getting cricket flour, so I guess I shouldn't really say anything.
ruin it with
Yeah,
truth.
why Brian says, "Why are you gonna ruin it with the truth?" Exactly.
I
Why
read
you
just
gotta
read I read that on the internet, so it has to be true, right?
oh, well, maybe I'll just pretend it was AI giving you false information.
Yeah, boy. The early days when Google first rolled out their AI, I don't know if you've seen some of the responses people were getting. It was a wild time. Like
Yeah, well,
cockroaches come from under your foreskin, apparently. That was an
oh,
AI answer in the early days.
well, there's probably been someone with a cockroach under their
I
foreskin.
hope not.
Prob
God, I hope not.
I mean, there's people,
Caused me
go
causing
to
me
the
stress.
go to the go to the ER and ask the nurse like the craziest thing they've seen, and I bet that's among them.
Have you
Cockroaches in different
have you
places.
have you talked to ER people about the crazy things they see? Oh boy.
I had a friend, not she didn't work in the ER, but she was a oh, what do they call it? Phlebotomist, I believe. Like she dealt with she always took people's blood and whatever. She's a vampire.
Okay.
But she would say some crazy, a few odd things like that. But yeah, but I haven't talked to a whole lot of them. But I hear stories. And my friend Allie, she likes to watch these videos that are just, and she tells me about them, which I do. I don't want to hear them. She can watch them, that's fine, but you don't need to relate them to me. I don't watch them for a reason. You watch them. Don't tell me about them. But she sees these crazy, awful things, and then she wants to tell me about them. Like,
Of
no,
course.
I don't watch these shows because I don't want to see them. I don't want to know about it. So you don't need to tell me.
You take it
Just leave me out of it.
as like a list of things not to do. Like that's I have
Yeah.
like this a like I have a list of things not to put up my butt. And I get those
Do you?
from the like
What's
maybe.
what's your top 5?
Well, you don't put a bottle of liquor up your butt
Okay. With
because that
Even with
the,
the lid
the,
off?
you probably don't want that breaking.
Well, I
You
get
know,
yeah.
if you all of a sudden clench your butt cheeks a little too hard, oops, broken glass
Oh,
in the
yeah. I
anus. Yeah,
mean,
that's really not great.
it seems like you'd have to clench it pretty hard to break the neck of the bottle.
I've not never
I don't
tried.
know. And you're not
There's
going
never,
to because it's on
yeah,
your
but
list,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's on my list.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, this is the list, and you just and yeah, because if you just like watch what people tell you, white teeth boredom. That's probably where we're at this point. Uh,
White teeth boredom. What does that mean?
I have no idea, but it sounds like a terrible. It sounds like you're making fun of us. Um, there's a whole bunch of things. Like the one guy had a baseball stuck up there, and his X-ray pictures of
A
him.
base Oh, that's mm,
And it's hard to tell because like some of them, is the one guy had a knife up there, but I have a feeling he must have been in prison.
mm.
Yeah, I don't know how else you get you know a, a knife that's like that long up in the back through the back door without hurting yourself.
Lots of practice, I guess.
We can change the topic, man. It's making you uncomfortable. If you look at
Uh,
like oh, where did I see these? There's YouTube videos where they show you like the X-rays of what
oh, yeah.
of people that have stuff stuck in them. They
Yeah.
like a lot of them are like things people swallowed and they're in the stomach. Uh, but yeah, you get all
Yeah.
sorts of weird things in weird places for people.
Why do you wanna do that?
Oh, what, swallow things?
Well, yeah, or stick
Yeah,
them either end. Why are you gonna put weird
I
things
I, I
inside
have
of you?
this. I know. It's really weird. I have this strange um fetish where I like to stick dead things in my mouth.
Dead things in your mouth.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't you?
No,
I think you have the exact same thing going on. I think you do the
I d
exact same thing. Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah, you do.
I
Think about it a little
No,
bit harder.
no. What kind of dead thing?
I mean, I stuck dead cow in my mouth yesterday.
Oh, mm, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Humans just have a strange thing where they yeah, I
I
have
guess
seen
they
the
do.
baseball bat one where some guy had, the fat end of a baseball up his bat up his just
That's
gonna
I
we got
that's just
we we livened
it's
up
too
the chat, that discussion.
it's too big. That's too much. No. I mean, I've seen some things like not the baseball bat necessarily, but,
Nails, I
different
see nail people seem to have a
Oh,
thing with nails. I've seen nails in
oh,
both people's stomach and
oh, no.
stuff. Yeah, it sounds like a tetanus shot to me.
Ugh. Stuff like kindred spirit. Kinda like, no.
No,
Oh,
Brian.
Marnie says my sister-in-law used to work in the ER because she's an RN. She said she couldn't believe how many dead gerbils had to be retrieved.
That doesn't surprise me.
Why?
That doesn't surprise me at all.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I have no excuse for why, but it doesn't surprise me.
Ugh, it's ridiculous.
I have a feeling. I wonder. I would love to see statistics if the number of people who had to go to the ER for things in weird places spiked during the pandemic. I'm gonna guess it did.
Isn't that a isn't there a show? Isn't that a isn't there like a reality type show or like a reenactment type
Mhm.
show that
Would people stick things
it's
up the butt?
about?
Yeah, what are you talking
Well,
about?
not in a, I don't think it's like specifically up the butt, but it's like ER type weird stories from the ER or something like that. I think there's a show.
I do feel like there was a show on someplace that was weird stories about yeah. I have a bunch of them in my head, like vague memory of them. I don't know
Yeah.
where I got them from, and I've looked for the YouTube channel, and that doesn't end well.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
hard to find
the
the
video
YouTube
doesn't
channel.
end well or the search doesn't end well.
The search doesn't always end well. So you get
Oh,
well, YouTube's kind of a mess. I don't know if you've noticed this. YouTube's kind of a mess at the moment. I have a hard time
YouTube.
finding anything that's anything that's useful because it's all AI.
I don't I don't watch YouTube much. I have my videos anytime I upload my live, it's automatically uploaded to my YouTube channel. But other than
Oh, I'm gonna
that,
be on
I
YouTube.
don't do much with it. Huh?
I said I'm gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I always ask if I'm doing it with somebody else, I always ask them to make sure it's okay, but, if it is, then I go ahead and let it go up to YouTube,
This
but
yeah, as long as yeah, you won't be able to monetize this one.
well, I can't monetize it. Oh my gosh, it takes so much, like, you have to have so many watch hours and so many, like, subscribers and all that to monetize. It takes so long to get there. Like, I don't have very
Unless
many
you get
subscribers on YouTube, and I just
unless
don't
you get
see me getting unless you get
yeah,
what?
unless you get, like, a viral story.
Oh, right, yeah. If you
Yeah,
get
unless you get, like,
something
a
go
viral
viral.
video, which
Yeah.
it seems to only happen to cooking videos.
Oh, well, I do have cooking videos, but none of them have gone viral.
If
I
you
get, like, a few
you're
hundred
wearing a
views.
are you wearing a shirt? That's probably your problem. I've never seen a cooking video
Sometimes
go viral where the person's wearing a shirt.
well, if I had a better body, I might have a better chance of that. I do go shirtless, but I have an apron on.
Oh, see, that you should that I think is normal for what I see on YouTube. Shirtless
Oh,
with an
yeah.
apron.
Yeah. I don't know.
Conspiracy. Everything's a conspiracy? Yeah, um, conspiracy theories. I was talking to
I
Sam Spaghetti,
Oh, yeah.
um, yeah, this was last week Wednesday because I do lives way too much, Brandon. I need help.
No.
I
What?
got
No,
2
go ahead.
tomorrow. I was talking to Sam Spaghetti about aliens. Do you have an opinion on aliens?
Oh, I think I saw that. I was watching,
You
I think, that
you
day.
might have. You're
Yes,
not
because,
you're not,
bath
unfamiliar with my lives.
bathrobe guy and I were both talking in the chat about because he was talking about, like, you were talking about the Egyptian pyramids and stuff
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
Stonehenge and all that, and yeah, I remember that. Yes, I was there.
What are your thoughts?
Um, I don't I I don't know, but my feeling is it's definitely possible, and I don't discount the possibility that they're out there. I don't know about being here now. I'm not I I kind of doubt that they're living among us and looking like us, but maybe.
So
But
you're not a believer that all the rich people in the world are lizard people?
nah, probably not.
No.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, except Elon,
I mean,
because
you listen to
he keeps trying to get back to his home planet. Apparently, he's like the SpaceX stuff, and he's like, I think that's his main goal is trying to get back to his home planet.
you don't think they have alien bodies at Area 51?
I
In
don't know about
NASA?
that either. I mean, that's possible, but I don't have a strong opinion about it either way. I I I'm open-minded enough to think that we're we're not the center of the universe. Like there may be other intelligent life out there somewhere.
Aren't we the center of the universe? I mean, it's we can see an equal distance to every side, so we're the center of our universe, right?
I guess.
Mm. I'm trying to get you riled up about something. I've been having trouble. You're too mellow. The most emotional you've gotten is peanut butter.
No, olives, I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah, olives. Yeah, you got an olive.
I'm a stickler on the olive. Don't give me any olives.
Yeah, don't talk to him about olives. Holy jeez, he gets really
No,
fired up about
gotta get
olives.
fired up about olives. My gosh. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty laid back for the most part, so it would be it would be difficult to kind of find something that's gonna really get
What
me
do you
going.
think? What do you think of the writing quality on Substack?
I think it's the same pretty much everywhere else, like Medium or any other writing platform. There are some really good writers, and then there's some that's uh well, now how should I put this? I
You can
mean,
put depends how many subs you want to lose.
well, I mean, truthfully, there are some people that don't write very well as far as are you laughing? That
That's just the
like
most diplomatic way I've ever heard that put.
but maybe some people like that. Maybe they like seeing all the mistakes and not using grammar and writing all in one paragraph without any breaks in it or like not capitalizing any of their sentences or anything like that.
Oh my god.
Maybe
Oh yeah.
people enjoy that, but no. It's hard to read though. When you grow up learning how to write and how to read and stuff, and you come to this post that's like a huge block of words, I'm not going to read that.
That's fair.
I'm going to start if I'm no, I'm not. I'm probably not even going to start reading. Maybe if it's somebody I like, I might start reading it. I'm like, I just can't. No, you've got to give me some breaks in there or something. Give my eyes a rest. It's no, it's not going to work.
Yeah, if it's more than 25 words before the next period, it's gonna be a tough go.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have been as kind as you were. You put that very well. Some people aren't as good.
I'm trying not to alienate anyone.
Yeah. You did very well on that. I was trying to get you to, um
You're trying to get me to lose subscribers. Is that what you're saying? You're trying to get me to be
somebody
controversial and wow.
somebody besides me has to lose them. I feel like I'm the only one losing them.
Oh
Every time I
yeah,
do a live, I lose one.
do you look at are you talking about like free subscribers or paid subscribers or just any in general or
Well, lately it's been both, but,
oh
mostly
yeah.
free subscribers. I lost 5 paid, but they always put, all of them put price, and 4 of the 5 messaged me,
Mhm.
apologizing, saying they were broke.
Oh yeah.
But
Well,
those I
yeah, it's
understand that
really
perfectly.
hard. Yeah. Yeah, cuz I am too. So
Yeah, I
I
know, that's why I meant
anytime somebody says that, I'm like, "Yo, I get it."
yeah, I don't know,
But
I
it's
understand.
hard.
I wouldn't be asking for money on Substack if I wasn't broke.
Right.
At least sounds. But yeah, free subscribers. I'm gonna guess I lose 15, between 15 and 20 a week.
I don't pay attention to that anymore. Um, I guess I probably used to, but as far as
Did you stop paying attention to your total?
yeah, for the most part. I mean, I know it's been staying over 1,000 for a while, and it fluctuates just a little bit, but I don't think well, actually, I had like I went in there and I purged several. I looked at a bunch of like the statistics about who's engaging and things like that. And I go to their profiles and they're either empty or they haven't done anything on Substack for the last 6 months or something. So I'll delete them as a subscriber. Like because that affects your open rate. Like if you look at your delivery percentage or your
Oh,
open rate or whatever.
I'm
So,
such a bad subscriber if that matters. I've never opened an email in my life.
well, I don't either, but I choose to opt out of the email. I don't usually get my emails from people I subscribe to. I don't like to get because my inbox will be just completely full. So I just don't subscribe to the email. I just go on. I do get the notifications on my app, so I read it on the phone on my app.
How do you change that? Because if you subscribe to somebody, you get the email, don't you? Or do you only follow
You can
people?
you can go into your settings and check whether or not you want to receive
Oh,
the emails or whatnot.
is that the where you get to pick email or push notification?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, and you can prefer one over the other or something like
Yeah.
that. Because I
Okay, I
still
remember
do
that
get
setting.
emails every once in a while from certain people, and that's
I might have to
fine. But
do
I
that.
just don't want like a,
But
everybody I subscribe to be sent to my inbox.
get trash email. Yeah, I didn't know. I have mine filtered, so anything from Substack goes straight to straight to the junk mail and gets
Yeah,
cleared
Ben
out.
says I mark all Substack emails as spam. Oh,
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
screw you, Ben.
That's awful. No one will ever see any. Oh gosh. I'm gonna
Well,
go.
two can play at that game. You could
Yeah.
just wait and see if I ever go into any of your lives anymore.
We're not gonna do that. Yeah, I get
No.
about 170 emails a day from Substack.
Ugh, yeah, that's just too much.
I have
I just
blogs.
end up have I delete a lot of them, and I just
I
gotta.
wanna I wanna turn off the ones that tell me when I get a new subscriber because I have a problem with the dopamine. The dopamine is killing
Oh
me.
yeah,
That cycle of dopamine is it's so bad.
I still have that turned on.
Um,
I get notified when I get new subscribers
it is.
because
I'll
well,
get.
partly I want to go to their I want to click on their profile and go see who they are or whatever, and I may want to follow them back or whatever.
See if they're
But
see if they're worthy. You have to judge them worthy.
yeah, you may stay.
Yeah, you may stay, you may not.
But well, sometimes that might be the case. If I go and see if it's somebody who's like uh homophobic, um,
You
well, I
don't
won't
wait.
get into
You
won't
yeah,
get into politics, but
but you don't wait. You don't wait until they actually do something?
um,
Yeah, I've heard somebody else tell me that if somebody subscribed to them and was also subscribed to Andrew Tate, that
oh yeah,
they'd block him
I
after.
don't do that. No, I
Like,
don't.
I've
I don't
made
do like that.
because I could see somebody being, like, I don't wanna say I could be morbidly curious, so I would wait
Yeah,
until they harass me, which I would expect to be
yeah.
in short order, but, um,
Well,
I also don't
I
check
had a. Oh, sorry.
I also don't check every new subscriber's profile.
Well, I don't either every time, but I guess if I have the time and I feel like doing it, I will. But I haven't had very many negative comments. I had not one a few months ago, and I didn't block him. But
Oh, I've changed my opinion on that. I block him. It's, I took
oh yeah,
Labyrinthia shared her philosophy. First sign of negativity, you go away. I was like, that's a good
oh yeah,
philosophy. So I block probably
I
2 people a week.
oh yes, I've probably blocked 2 people total. Like
Oh,
I don't block them very often. Sometimes I'll mute them so I don't
I
have to
mean,
see their
yeah.
notes and
I think
whatnot.
I think I have more people muted than I have subscribers.
Oh yeah,
Because if you post a political post, I mute you. I mute every
oh yeah,
anybody posting political stuff on my feed. Um,
yeah.
but
Ben, back to the Tate thing. He said I was curious to check what a Tate Substack would even look like, so I browsed. I didn't even know who the guy was
I
until
I didn't
people
either.
started complaining about him on Substack. Like, who who even is this guy? And I looked him up. I don't know if I looked for him on Substack or on Google or whatever. And I'm like, oh well, he doesn't look like
I am.
somebody I really like. So
Isn't he's like wanted in like 7 countries, isn't he? For like human
yeah, I
trafficking?
think
Is
he
that what he is?
was. Didn't he actually? He got arrested in one country and served a little bit of time, but he's like, I think he's in the legal process in the UK and maybe other places. I don't
Oh,
know. I don't really pay attention. Some people, I don't know. Some people left Substack because of him being here. And I'm like, I don't know. Horrible people are everywhere. You, I don't know. I'm not gonna let somebody like that drive me away.
what if somebody like that restacked you? Would it bother you?
That restacked me. Oh
Yeah,
well, no. I mean, he can. I'll
you
take
can do
whatever
whatever you want.
promotion I can get, but
There you go. That's the attitude.
as long as people as long as people know that I'm not the one supporting him. I mean, if he's restacking me, I don't. I mean, it would seem kind of odd, but I don't know.
I think it'd be
It's yeah, that would be weird.
kind of funny.
Yeah,
Why would that be weird? Is he like
I don't know. He doesn't
I thought he was
seem like
like I thought he was like a woman abuser, human
yeah,
trafficker. I didn't know
yeah,
there's something else to him. But I also didn't know who he was until I
right.
asked Becky Hayward
Oh
who
yeah,
he was when all that commotion was going on about him.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I'd never
oh
even
well,
heard his name before. Oh, so I had to look him up.
yeah. I thought he was like uh, I don't know. Don't even know what he was like. I'm sure there's a bunch of shitheads. Almost every bestseller I've talked to is a shithead. Now, granted, I've only talked to like 7, and by every I mean about 2/3. But yeah, I have
Well, I know a few, and not all of them are, but
Beth Cruz isn't. I don't know if you know Beth
oh
Cruz. I'm
yes,
assuming you do.
yeah, yeah. So and Beth, I know them.
Do you get the do you get random DMs of people just sending you links?
Oh yes, yeah,
Even
I
when they're
get
not
that.
subscribed, they'll send me they're not subscribed to me. I'm not subscribed to them, but they'll send me a link every time they publish something.
Yeah, I'll have them. They'll post a link to something in my chat, and it'll be I don't know. Sometimes it'll have nothing to do with anything. I'm like, well, they're just promoting their stuff, I guess, or they're just like, hey, here's something that everybody might want to see. I don't know.
Do you do you get them in your comment
I don't.
section too?
Not very. I've had a couple, not very often though. But
Mm.
usually they're in the chat. Uh,
Well, I get them
yeah,
like
in my chat.
as like private DMs. maybe
Yeah.
maybe once or twice a week. I get like a private DM with one in it, and then maybe once a week I get one in the comment section for a note or something.
Oh yeah. Well,
Um,
I have one paid subscriber who DMs me her notes, and they'll be like poems or whatever. And she asked me one time, she's like, "If you want me to stop doing this, just let me know," or whatever. I was like, "No, it's fine. I don't mind. I'll click on them and go look at her poem and read her poem and like it, whatnot." So it doesn't. I mean, it's not taking up space in my file cabinet or anything like that. It's just like it's just there. So it's not. It doesn't bother me.
our chat is getting
With that
sending
being
shit.
said, those of you
Sending,
in the chat, don't start DMing me a bunch of links and stuff. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not inviting that. I'm just saying, for the ones who do, I don't mind it so much. What's the chat doing anyway?
I don't know.
I hear
Sending
it.
filth to milfs. So was the thing I see when I came back.
He was in the lead. He was the lead singer in that band, The Wiggles. Oh yeah, fruit, fruit effing salad. Was
Oh, you're
he
way up there. Yeah. Oh, you got some
Button
exciting stuff
Brox?
ahead of you.
Steve Martin. I'm haunted by Christians on every platform, putting some annoying shalom and stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Mm. Sending filth to the MILFs.
Yeah, I've never sent filth to a MILF before, but I'm not, and I don't think I'm going to.
I haven't either. Oh, Ben says, I'll stop sending you lewd emojis. No, don't stop. Keep going. Oh, Stefan's
My
getting
j-
bored. It looks
my
like,
my my jaw popped. We're at 2 hours.
well,
Um,
yeah, I just now noticed that.
that seems to happen.
T-
Uh,
Time flies when we're
when you're
talking
talking
about
to all sorts of
MILFs
stuff.
and DILFs.
No, well, we never talked about DILFs.
Well, we should talk about
Um,
DILFs because,
well, we can talk about DILFs. I heard dad bod is the new thing.
yeah, for some people, I guess.
What's the,
I still,
for some
I
people?
like the washboard abs myself.
Yeah, but after 30, that's gets to be a really tall ask.
Oh, I know. Man, it is hard to keep up with.
It's tough, to after you hit about really, it's probably about 25, um,
Yeah,
when
unless you
I
like
started having
live at the
troubles.
gym.
Yeah, it ain't no one got time for that. Like,
Yeah, I
I
don't.
went to the gym. I would run I'd go to the gym twice a week and run 5 miles 3 times a week, and I couldn't get any definition in my abs. Like, I didn't have any fat, I didn't have, like, a belly on me or anything at the time, but, I couldn't get anything in my abs. My abs would just I had a 1 pack. I had a Kegger.
Ugh. I used to do so well with. I loved ab workouts. Like I can do sit-ups, crunches all day. But yeah, now it's just if I eat a pizza, I look like I'm pregnant for a week. It's horrible.
Well, I mean, go on Oprah.
Go on, yeah.
So you can get a book deal.
Oprah, can you help me?
Well, she's had pregnant men on there before, hasn't she? But didn't she
Oh,
get, like, a bunch of
probably.
publicity for having a guy who said he was pregnant on there?
I don't know.
No,
Oh, Ben
Ryan,
chases cars.
I'm not Delph dreams are something I'm gonna keep to myself.
No DILF
I think
dream.
it yeah, I think it's, best to keep those to myself. Oh, boy.
Well, maybe we should wrap it up. And we'll do
Okay.
this again with a different subject and not
You
talk
mean
about it at all.
we were on topic for what, 10 minutes?
We were a little while. Yeah, we went back and forth. We kind of came back to it every once in a while, and
We
it
talked
didn't
about trauma
stick. And
dumping.
yeah.
We talked about all sorts of things. We didn't get to drug use yet. I'm very curious how much cocaine you've done in your day, but
Oh, well, Subsec. Tune in
that's
next time
yeah,
when,
we have to wait to
yeah,
find out that.
yeah, that'll be a teaser.
That will be teaser. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Brandon.
Well, you're
It was a
welcome.
lot of
Thank
fun.
you so much for asking me. I've
Well,
been on with you on karaoke, but didn't really get the chance to really talk too much then.
no, with karaoke, it's not about talking.
Yeah.
It's about squealing funny notes at people. Uh,
Squealing funny notes. Yeah, well, I can do that.
before you go, what's that lamp behind you? It looks like you have an old lamp behind your right shoulder.
This one,
Yeah, right there.
it is
Yes.
an old lamp. I don't think it's even plugged in right now.
Oh, that is cool. I have an old lamp thing. Well, I'll go to the
Is this
garage
on
sale and
your
get my
list
old
of
lamp.
things not to shove up your butt? A
Uh,
lamp?
the light bulbs are.
Oh, light bulb. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an old lamp. I think that I have another one somewhere in the basement. It's a matching one too.
Oh, I ha Brian, I have a leg lamp. So if I think about it, I'll take a picture and post my leg lamp. I also have
Oh
a
yeah.
whorehouse lamp with it. It was like it had got like red glass and little red dangly jewels, like took a
Ooh.
earring jewels on it. Uh, okay, Brandon, I'll let you go. I'm sure I don't want to keep you up past your bedtime or anything. Thank-
I was just thinking of dangling jewels.
oh,
Oh.
oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
all
Yes,
right.
that's what that milk glass lamp was a pain if you break them. But okay, thank you, Brandon. We'll do it
Yes,
again
well,
sometime.
yeah, I was gonna say we'll have to message each other and schedule another one sometime.
Yeah, and then we can pick a different topic. And if somebody
Yeah.
and somebody, yeah, we'll pick a different topic that you
Oh,
want to talk about.
sacred storylines. You're just coming in at the end. We're wrapping it up. We've been on here for a couple hours. Oh, you probably had your thing too. She's on with
Next time
anyway.
we'll talk about AI, and by not and by talk about
Ooh.
AI, I mean that we're never gonna mention AI. We're gonna talk about everything but AI.
Well, I have some stuff to say about AI actually.
Oh, do you?
Some
You're from
personal
the
experience. Yeah.
personal experience? I'm
Mhm.
scared to do AI. I'm scared that that's like gonna cut out. Yeah, I'm scared of AI subscribers. Bye bye subscribers. Uh,
No, you should get after this video, you should get some more subscribers.
Hopefully. Neurodivergent, Nero D or Hodgepodge. I would love if you'd talk to me in one of these one day. Uh, if that's what
Oh, I
you're
think she's talking
suggesting.
about the porch probably.
I don't
The,
have a porch.
no, well there's Lisa Joy and Sacred Storylines, Julie Elder and Bathrobe Guy. They're all kind of they and neurodivergent. I think sometimes she's on the porch too, but there's this on the porch live that they do like a few times a week. I don't remember what days
Oh,
it is. So
yeah. If someone invites me,
Yeah.
I go on any live I'm invited to. Otherwise, I do what I did with Brandon, where I passive aggressively tag you in a thing about doing a live with you without asking.
Yeah. Yeah. Just 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 put it out there on the notes, and then
Yeah,
I don't have to do it because you put it
it
out
seems
there
to
in front of the world. It's like, what am
it
I
seems
gonna
to
do?
work.
Say no?
Only no one's ever said no to my passive aggressive taking.
Well, that's a good
Everybody
thing.
takes it. Like one person just liked and didn't respond, but yeah, that's how I got Brandon Ramsey to do monthly poetry readings with me. Is I just posted one day I posted I was thinking in the shower today I'd really like to do a poetry reading with Bradley Ramsey, and then the next day he was like, "Let's set this up." So
Oh, Joe, yes. Oh, I mean, it's hard not to overlap, especially when you go several times a week and you got to pick a time where the other person can do it. So there's always lives going on. You have to overlap with some of them. So,
the problem I have today is I have two lives tomorrow, one at 10 a.m.
oh
and one at
yeah,
9 p.m. Eastern time, and I don't know who they're with. So I don't know if
you don't
it's
know who they're with.
I forgot who they're with.
Well, is
I
it the other person's? I mean, are they going to invite you?
no, well, they're gonna have to. I don't know who they are. It's
Oh
gonna
my
be a rough
gosh.
day.
Well, go back. You're gonna have to look at your messages and sort through them and see
You have
who.
to, there's no way on Substack to search my profile for a post,
Um,
which is, and I think it was by
do you not
post.
put it in your calendar? Put it in your phone calendar. What are you thinking?
I don't even. Does my phone even have a calendar?
Oh my gosh.
Don't know that my phone has a calendar. Hold on, Mary. Oh, my phone does
I'm
have a
kind of I would
my
say
my
I'm
phone
kind of a
does have a
type A
calendar.
personality in some ways because I'm like I have to
Oh,
I s- I like to schedule things. I like to know when they are and
this might work.
yeah, right there. There
My
it is.
yeah, so yeah. I have 32 minutes of screen time today on my phone.
Well,
That's a
that's
high
not
for
very
me.
much.
I don't use my phone very much.
Oh,
I use my
all
phone very
right.
little, actually. I don't even have data. I have 1 gigabyte of data on my phone.
Oh,
The only thing I use my
hmm.
phone for is my kid likes to watch YouTube on it, but that's through Wi-Fi. And I call my parents. Otherwise, sometimes
Oh,
I
well,
text my wife.
I do most of my Substack lives on my phone because the camera's better than my laptop.
I don't know. I just spent $20 for the Walmart camera, but it's not very good. So
Yeah,
I
I
figured,
should probably get an external camera if I'm going on my laptop, but
mm, okay. We're doing
all
the
right.
Midwest goodbye as it's been 10 minutes.
Oh, I know, I know.
It's
Yeah. Well,
been
I was
10
just
minutes
talking
since
about
we
this
said we
with
were going to
somebody
do that.
else the other day. They're like, "Well, I'll see you later." Then they kind of get up, and then they're talking a little more, and then they make it to the door, and they're like, "See you later."
Yeah, it starts with
Yeah.
with the knees where they like, slap their knees and say, "Up, I guess it's time." That's how it always
Uh,
starts.
well,
Yeah, if I ever get invited to the porch, I will come on the porch. Like I said, anytime I'm invited, I'll do whatever, as long as you're not like really controversial.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, they're not I wouldn't say they're controversial most of the time, but they go on all different kinds of subjects.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
they.
that.
I've heard about it. Now that I know what it is, I hear the porch come up almost every live I do. It seems
Oh yeah.
it comes up a lot, so it's definitely they do something.
Because you usually go live in the evenings, right? So
Yeah, I don't like to get up in the morning because I stay up too late.
yeah. Well,
I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
theirs is from 8:30 to 10 on whatever days it is. I'm not
Yeah, I
even
don't know what you
sure. I
mean. I
can't
should
keep track of
read.
my own stuff.
I read all of my own stuff. Thank you again, Brandon. I will formally dismiss you here. I don't think I have to dismiss you. Just send me a
Maybe,
DM. Send me a DM
yeah.
when you want to do it with a date or a section of dates, maybe sometime next month, and we can do it again if
Okay.
you want.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, this month's almost over, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but not in the next 2 weeks because I'm normally booked 2 weeks out. It's
Oh,
terrible.
well,
Have you can have your people get in
you're
contact with
very
my
important,
people.
aren't you?
No, I'm just socially aggressive.
Oh, okay. But
Uh,
you don't even know who you're going live with tomorrow.
well,
You
I
better
think
know about me.
one of them is Corey, but
Oh,
I don't remember who the other one is. And I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be live with Sacred AF Amy. I don't know if you know her.
I don't know that name.
On Tuesday morning, but I'm pretty sure I slept through it, so that didn't happen.
Dear.
Yeah, I have no idea who's tomorrow. I should know. Oh, tomorrow is Quantum Quill. We're going to talk about role playing and how it affects your writing.
Ooh. Oh, I thought you were.
I hope that I hope that your interpretation of that is the same as mine, but I have a feeling it's much
Yeah.
nerdier.
Oh, well. Well, you said role playing. I was thinking the bedroom.
Oh,
So,
I can bring that up. Ask him if he. I think it's really the same thing. Bedroom, kitchen table. It's all fun.
uh, oh, mm, all right then.
Big Papa. I have been called dad. I have a counter, Brian. I have been called daddy 7 times this week. Six of them on Substack Lives.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about your kid. Well,
Oh no, my kid calls me Dada. He doesn't use
oh,
daddy.
daddy.
Daddy. Yeah, Substack has called me daddy all the time. Rah.
Right? Oh,
Yeah. Substack has called me daddy a lot.
Substack likes you.
That's what I think they're gaslighting me. Because I'm not when I look at my numbers, they're pretty grim lately. uh,
Don't look at him.
I just still have to turn them off. Good
Yeah,
grief! I don't know how people cannot turn them off and have and maintain the sanity around here.
I
I want.
yeah. I look at my statistics a lot. A lot more than I should. But
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
I think by looking at them, I can plan and strategize and make things better.
Seems the more I strategize, the more the
The worse it
numbers go
gets.
down. Yeah, it gets worse and worse.
Hmm. Yeah,
I've lost,
something's up
you've
with
lost
that.
you've lost 1,000 subscribers.
Oh,
I've lost like 200 my entire time on Substack.
well, I lost 50 and I'd intentionally kicked them off. So
Yeah, you have bigger kahunas than I have. I can't I can't do that. I looked at it. I unsubscribed from like 400, but go through I go through alphabetically of the people I'm subscribed to, and I unsubscribe from 3 letters per week. So like this week I'm gonna do MNO. So anyone who starts with an
uh,
MNO, if I haven't interacted with them or I haven't done some I haven't if I don't recognize the name, they get unsubscribed from. And then it would be PRS, I believe, after that. Just because my before I started doing that, I was up to like 1,100 people I was subscribed to, and like that's not okay.
yeah, I try to limit. I don't subscribe to a whole lot of people. I follow them, but I'm pretty limited on the number of people I subscribe to.
Oh, so you're like you're like under 100, I take it.
As far as subscribed,
Yeah,
yeah, I think so.
oh, that's pretty good. Last time I checked, I was at like 600. Uh, but I will subscribe. I subscribe.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I subscribe pretty easy. Oh, you sound much better on your I sound much better on your microphone than I do on my head.
Yeah, it looks like I'm only subscribed to 61 people.
Oh, that's an exclusive club.
It is. It is. I always like as far as uh, paid subscribers, I usually subscribe to them because I feel like
I feel
I
like that's
kind of
deserved. Yeah,
should. I kind of
yeah.
owe them that at least. But yeah, but there are other people I subscribe to too. I've subscribed to Chris Best, of course.
Well, he's the best.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, you have to subscribe to that.
Yeah.
I'll check. Yeah. Oh no, I'm subscribed to way more. I'm subscribed to almost 889 people.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I maybe should be a bit more aggressive with my purging. I don't subscribe much to anymore because there used to be this recommended feature on the feed, and it used to say subscribe on the button, and I could just go through and subscribe to everybody.
Oh yeah.
And then um, later I'd purge the people I'd never seen. But now it's a follow button, and
Yeah.
I hate following. I hate followers. I hate following people.
Why?
I feel like I never see them if I follow them
Oh
because I have
really?
so many.
Like you
Because
don't
I
see
have
him in
so
your
many.
feed?
Yeah, because I have so many subscribers. I feel like Substack prioritizes showing you subscribers. People you're subscribed
I
to.
don't know. In
So
my
then I feel
feed,
like I never feel.
I see people that I'm subscribed to or that I follow without subscribing.
Sacred,
Oh
you
yeah,
can turn off
sacred.
the
Yeah.
emails. You
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of people who do it because they want the email troubles, so they don't subscribe. It's really weird that your profile shows you your subscribers, but doesn't show you your followers. I feel like it should show you the number should be the total, like the number of unique people subscribed or following you, because
Yeah. Well, when you
the site is becoming more and more about the feed and less about your email inbox.
click on follower or subscribers, it does break it down then, like
It
subscribers,
does.
followers, and following.
I
But
wish it told me how many of my followers were also subscribed
mm,
because
yeah,
I am. The one doesn't. If you're subscribed, doesn't mean you're following.
right. Usually, if I subscribe to somebody, I also would follow them. But
I don't remember the last time I subscribed to somebody on here.
you what?
I haven't subscribed to somebody in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I used to subscribe a lot. I had a plan, Brandon. It worked pretty well too. If you
Did it
subscribe to enough people, some percentage of them interact with you.
subscribe back? Yeah,
Well, but they will interact with you.
yeah,
Um, so that's my tip. If anyone in the audience wants to know how I got to 1,100 subscribers in 100 days, uh,
just subscribe to everybody.
yeah, I would subscribe to everybody. And then you know how it gives you the stars when they interact.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. Um, so I would subscribe to everybody, and anyone who wasn't interacting with me, I'd unsubscribe from.
yeah,
And anyone who was interacting with me, I'd keep around. I'd interact with, obviously. Because I found that most people, I wouldn't say, I don't know how many exactly, but more than a lot of people, if you subscribe to them, especially smaller accounts, if you subscribe to them, they will go to they'll do what you said you did, where they'll go to your
yeah,
profile and look at what you're doing. So if I'm looking at the recommended and they're in fiction and poetry, it's a pretty good chance that if I subscribe to them and they're going to look at my profile, see I'm doing the same thing, and I've just like
yeah.
networked. So it sounds like I'm just doing subscribe for subscribe, but that's not really what's happening. I'm not going to the politics feed this and subscribing to all the politics people who are obviously never gonna interact with me. Maybe I'm just digging myself a bigger hole. I'll just shut up now.
No.
But I haven't done that since April, so that's probably why my growth has slowed from fast to not.
Yeah, sometimes I go to people that are writing poetry or whatnot, and I'll subscribe to them, and then they'll subscribe to my main publication, which is not poetry. And I keep wanting to, I have this compulsion that I want to tell them, like, no, d- don't subscribe to that one. Subscribe to my fiction and poetry publication, because that's what
I didn't know you
that
had a
you write.
fiction poetry publication.
Yeah, see, there we go.
I
I
thought
started
your humor
no,
publication
yeah,
was
that's
it.
my main one. But I started a fiction and poetry publication beginning of this year.
Yeah, I thought maybe I should do that. Start a second publication.
Well,
And then
it's a lot.
encourage all my
It's a lot.
subscribers to subscribe to the second publication just to see if I can hit 2,000 this month.
Well,
And then I'll make it Stefan is so autistic.
I don't see that. Are you making things up?
What?
Oh, oh, you mean your publication? That's what you're
Yeah.
gonna call it? Oh, I
That's
thought
what I
you said.
that's
I
what I
thought you
call
were
it.
reading something in the chat. I'm like, nobody said that.
No, 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 no. No one said that in the chat. People around here aren't that mean.
Stefan is so artistic. Is that what you said?
No, autistic.
Autistic.
Yeah.
Autistic. I see. I thought you said artistic. Oh,
Yeah, no, autistic. And then
oh,
that's what I read
so
about.
gay, so autistic. I
Yeah,
see. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
making fun. I was trying. I've tried to make fun of you a few times, and it always lands so flat.
yeah. Well, it went over my head. That was the problem. Well, yeah, you can make another. What would you make if you made another publication? What would it be about?
I've thought about splitting my poetry and fiction into two publications.
Oh, okay.
I've also thought about writing specifically about autism and splitting that off into another publication.
Oh, okay.
Uh, so those are the two ideas. I really don't have anything I want to. It's hard when you have no strong opinions because you're a country bumpkin who lives disconnected from the universe. Uh,
I
and
mean, it sounds like you've got a lot of opinions just from what we've talked about today.
okay, I have no opinions on anything important. Like people don't want to hear me talk about how olives taste.
I was just about to say olives and raisins, chocolate chip cookies. These are important things in the world.
I do. And we can do this next time. I do want to talk to you about how you think you would handle being in prison.
Mm,
'Cause I
I
find that
might.
a very interesting topic.
I mean, yeah. We'll
Yeah,
just we'll
we can.
we'll save that in
Just
the drugs for next time.
I have to remember prison food. Uh,
Oh, oh, yeah. I wasn't thinking about that part of it.
yeah, the rest of the prison would be fine. I think.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna avoid getting shanked.
yeah.
If you can avoid getting shanked, prison seems. And if you can avoid getting shanked and you don't mind things in your orifices, prison seems fine to me. Um, but the
Yeah.
food, I'm pretty sure I'd be 60 pounds soaking wet.
I guess that would be a
And living off of ramen and Snickers and that's only if my parents sent me money.
well, that that
It's a
might be a good
commissary.
weight loss program, I guess.
COVID was a great weight loss program when I had it. As a flu. Sacred. We should definitely talk about your time in prison. I talked to Emmett Hatter about being in prison because he spent, did he spend 10 years in prison? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I know that I've heard that name somewhere. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, he writes about his
Maybe I
time.
saw it.
He writes about his time in. He spent. I think he spent a decade in prison. And he writes about it.
Oh, okay. I might have seen his name come up when you went live or something. I don't think I watched that one, but the name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Okay.
Well,
It's been a
where are we at with
it's
our
been
Midwestern goodbye?
about
Am I at
29
the door
minutes of
yet?
this mid. Yeah, about 29 minutes. You are free whenever. Um. Uh. Visiting. I was in mock prison for about 3 hours because I was part of a mock trial, but the jurors full of 8-year-olds found me innocent, so I got to go home.
Oh, well, that was nice of them.
It was given I was guilty, guilty, guilty.
Oh,
I did terrible things according to the video I was showing.
I was part of a mock trial when I was in 8th grade, I think it was, maybe.
Yeah, I was part of a mock rape trial where I was the perpetrator.
Oh, I was just the bailiff.
Oh, the perpetrator was way better.
Yeah, I know.
I get to go on the stand and lie to 10-year-olds. You don't get to lie to 10-year-olds every day.
I would have liked to have been one of the lawyers, actually. I think that would have been fun.
Be a lawyer. It would be.
Grill
It would be.
somebody on the stand.
Gosh, remind me not to be in that mock trial.
Where were you the night of June the 10th?
In the kitchen
On the table.
with a candlestick. 8 to go.
Oh, what's that say? 8 to go. 8 to go. Oh
Are
wait,
you
not yet.
like?
You got 10 more obscure relatives.
Oh yeah, they want you to hug your relatives. Apparently, huh?
Oh, you got to hug 10 more obscure relatives. I don't I think I missed something.
I don't know. It's
Or
just the yakking. So I was watching. Yeah, the Midwest goodbye. This is how.
oh, the
Mm,
Midwest goodbye. Yeah, you got
yeah,
to hug 8 more obscure relatives. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I get it.
the Midwest goodbye is
We've gone
how. The Midwest goodbye is how I got Laura B on the line with me for 5 hours.
5 hours. Oh my.
Yeah, that's the longest one of these. It's 5 hours and 7 minutes.
Wow. No, I haven't gone that long on a live. My cats my
What
cats
about
are outside right now. They probably want to come in. At least one of them does.
Yeah, we're at about where most of them land. Between 2 and 3 hours, somewhere in there. It's pretty typical. I don't shut
Okay.
up until at least 2 hours.
Well, we've hit that mark.
We haven't. You are free to go. I'm just watching the chat. You are free
All
to go,
right.
and I'll end it
So
here in a minute.
are you going to stay on longer?
No, not unless the chat says something interesting in the next few seconds. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
intend to. I really should go eat something. I haven't eaten since early this morning, and
Oh,
then I'm gonna DM the
whoever you're
my
going
favorite
live with tomorrow.
no, I don't know who that is. I'm gonna DM my
Yes.
favorite Hawaiian, my favorite Hawaiian cat herder, and see if he wants to do some um
Hawaiian cat. Oh, Elias.
yes,
He's the
yes.
only
See,
Hawaiian I know on
he's
Substack.
also
So,
he also herds cats, and if he's one of the best or worst writers, depending on Substack, depending on how you look at it. He may have the worst spelling on Substack, but it's purposeful. So
I need to be closer friends with him because I kind of want to go to Hawaii sometime. And if there's somebody there that'll
He's
give me a
invited
place to
me.
stay.
He has invited me if I go there. He said I could stay there, so
Oh, if I would be there. Well, I'd have to buy the plane
I don't
ticket too, so I
I
don't know how
don't have the
much
mo I
that
don't have
is.
the I don't yeah, I don't have the money.
Yeah,
I could use my Substack money. I saved my Substack money for a while.
yeah.
Go visit my favorite Hawaiian cat herder. Everybody
Mm.
knows him too. It's crazy how many people know him.
Well, that would be fun. I've never been to Hawaii.
The problem is going to Hawaii is I feel like you go there and everybody else has great bodies because they're out surfing all the time,
Oh,
and then
yes.
I'm like this pale, lumpy white guy.
Well, yeah, if I did go to Hawaii, I'd have to work out 6 months beforehand.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have to have a year of warning to get to not embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Okay, we should go. I might do a live in half an hour if my Hawaiian friend wants to do one. But thank you again,
Oh, okay.
Brandon. It was fun.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me. I hope we'll do it again soon.
Yeah, just give me a day sometime.
Yeah, I
And
will.
we'll set it up. Okay.
All right.
Bye everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming, saying hi, and all the weird things you said. It's great.
All right. Bye bye. Oh, maybe if I can figure this out.